that he ain't had me waiting in the car too long when he went to go change. I'm the type of nigga, I would leave you in the car.
When?
30, 45, when we were about to go to Complex Con. You were literally in and out, bro. It was
yeah,
so fast.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
But I had my fit together, though. It was like the first day of school. A nigga knew what he was gonna
you already
wear.
knew what you was going to put on.
Wait, so you had to stop. Why'd you have to stop at the crib to change your clothes?
I had to get,
I
had to get some shit.
That's how I be sometimes. Sometimes you got some sweats on and a dirty crew neck, you know.
But weren't you coming from your house?
No, we don't do what you do.
What?
You just like, fuck it.
You're just like, fuck it, I'm just going.
No.
Like, you gotta go take a shower.
On my best days, I'm coming out of that shower looking around the closet like, ooh, we got options. There's so much different drip to choose from. I'm gonna put the fit together.
You got like seven pieces.
Sometimes I'll look at a pair of shoes.
7 pieces.
That's a chicken nugget. No, I'll see a pair of shoes and I'll be like, all right, this inspires me to rock this shirt. Ooh.
You think about it now, actually.
See, the irony of me like not dripping for so long is that
now you're taking it super serious.
I pay more attention to like people's clothes than most people. Like I'm very, very like if I see somebody, I'm thinking about what they're wearing. I'm like,
really?
Yeah, of course.
Now you give a fuck. Like
I've always been that way. Like if you're wearing a t-shirt, I'm thinking about your t-shirt choice and what that says about you. Because that like okay, we haven't really talked about like why fashion is important, but when you really think about it, it's like you walk into a room. Like, what are you telling the world? Like, what are you? There's literally nothing about you besides, I guess, like your hygiene, which I'm obviously not doing too well at. AD, I'll make that joke before you have to do it. You could have jewelry, but that's really like part of your clothing in a way.
You know, this is like complete like contradiction to like what you used to say about clothes.
I'm just choosing to engage.
Literally used to say, drip.
Yeah, this is so crazy.
Drip is so superficial.
I respect that you just said that now.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're in it now.
I can turn it on and turn it off. I'm unlike a lot of people.
And got his first Balenciagas and don't know how to act no more.
Yeah, I'm having Balenciagas.
Here we go.
I'm just having fun with it. You know,
cappuccino.
You make a certain amount of money in a month, and I have no expensive hobbies, no habits, nothing to do it.
You do have expensive hobbies.
What?
Your porn addiction.
How much do you think that's an extremely profitable hobby?
$100,000 a month.
I have spent approximately $0 on
I was
porn.
gonna say, yo, how do you
once in a while I'll cop a OF.
Just to get a little preview?
Yeah, onlyplugtalk.com. We just dropped the episode with Sky Bree. Fire.
We're having a great time with her at Rolling Loud.
I know. Why are you hanging out with my talent? I'm gonna have a word with her.
She snuck into our section out of nowhere.
Yeah, man.
Well, AD section.
Who was she there with? Give me some hints here.
It's another girl.
Another girl.
She was hot too.
Really?
And you know it's funny? Fuck you, Toke. Toke, I lost my watch during Playboy Cardi's set.
I saw that and he tweeted out that it was fake.
Who?
Who said that?
He said house phone lost a fake Rolex.
He was just talking shit. But look. So this nigga bangs my line. Well, no. He has some girl that he's like doing a live stream with call my phone and was like, oh, hey, I met you at Rolling Loud. I found your watch. I thought it was the girl that was with Sky Bree. I'm like, yo, for real, dead ass? And then she was like, yeah, but to get it back, you gotta. And I knew it was him trolling me, and I just hung up.
Oh, that's grimy.
I just hung up. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
That's grimy.
Wow.
He's a piece of shit. But that's what.
So you're not getting the phone back.
I
watched the watch.
It's a
Bro,
Rolex,
I lost
man.
a Rolex at a festival.
How the hell did you do that?
I fell on top of it. I tripped.
This nigga was wilding, bro.
I was wilding.
You were fucked up?
No,
he wasn't even fucked up. He's her. Like I never knew how big of a fan house phone was at Playboy Cardi. I knew he fucked with him,
bro.
But like
I
10
was
minutes
waiting
before this nigga was coming on stage, he's like, "AD is coming up, he's ready." No, I
was so serious.
No bullshit. He's like, "Bro, I'm getting prepared, bro. I gotta get ready." My nigga, as soon as his shit started playing, this nigga lost his fucking mind, bro.
But there's not a part of you that wants to get down there in the pit?
Well, nigga, when I was running to go do that, I tripped. Like my shit is a little still.
Tell him why you tripped, though.
I'm not 100% all the way like back again, like from like being in the hospital
leg is
and
still
shit.
messed up.
I mean, I just I just tripped. I don't know.
You went there without your medication because I saw you seeing. Does anyone have this diabetes medication on your story?
Bro.
I'm like, is this gonna work? This doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
Why was that not gonna work?
Because
there's so many people going.
Really,
bro? Do you know how many people have diabetes, bro?
No, I do not. I have absolutely no idea.
A lot of people, and like hella people reply to that shit. Where are you at? I'm by this
Really?
bar. Come on, bro.
What is
No,
it?
I
But
was-
don't you
I was gonna
inject it
ask
into
you
yourself?
Fool, I'm not that deep into it yet. It's
not sharing needles?
It's just a pill, bro. It's a pill. It's called
it's a pill.
metformin. Yeah, it's called metformin.
better
I'm not
not-
on insulin. If
Good.
it keeps going that bad, then I have to be on.
But
insulin.
there's no recorded cases of people mixing the fentanyl with the diabetes
Oh, my
medication,
God.
right?
That's not even funny.
But it's a festival.
piece of shit.
It's a festival. You never know.
That is like, that'd be a sick fuck whoever did that.
Yeah, but honestly, shout out to motherfucking AD. Shout out to Big Chief Exotics taking care of us, making sure we had a great experience. We weren't just standing around.
Let's definitely dig in on the Rolling Loud experience. But before we do that, for anyone who's experiencing a little bit of a post-traumatic stress disorder, maybe from their Rolling Loud experience, maybe it was a little overwhelming or scary or some shit, one thing you might consider doing is tapping in with our sponsor, BetterHelp. Going to therapy doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It means that you're investing in yourself to keep your mind healthy. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Why invest in everything else and not your mind? This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and No Jumper podcast listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/NoJumperPod. That's BetterHelp.com/NoJumperPod. Huge shout out to BetterHelp for investing in us this episode. We all appreciate it. And
Shout out to AD
How's
for
on? You've been
investing
using
in
it,
us.
right?
Shout out to AD for investing in us. Nigga pulled up in the fucking Sprinter van.
Have you used BetterHelp.com yet?
Not yet.
We got to get you on there. I feel like you could benefit. Can you please be our
Just a tester.
test dummy? I guess.
You want me to crash?
I don't think it could really go badly, even if you
Yeah.
didn't like the experience. But maybe you could try it out and inform us.
then come report it back to the podcast.
I've been doing therapy for a minute. So
Really?
On
the low?
I'm not against it. I'll try that shit.
Yeah.
definitely
How long you been
Shout
doing
out to
therapy on like?
year and a half, maybe.
Or you go see them, or are you doing
FaceTime or
over to
Zoom, actually.
Over to Zoom.
Do you
in,
go
in
to
the Jack Shack.
I'm about to say, do you go to the Jack Shack?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're like, how? What's
you-
wrong with it? What's wrong with
No,
it?
but
What's wrong
my girl knows that she's not allowed to come in while I'm doing therapy, so she completely leaves me alone. That's part of the rules of therapy. You got to make sure nobody's gonna be bothering you. But then also, sometimes at the end, I will jack off to just take advantage of the fact that she has to leave me alone.
that she has to leave you
You're a sick
alone.
fuck.
So I don't have it with me, but
Sick ass nigga, bro.
they gave me a birthday present the other day. A sign to put on the back
I've
of
seen it.
that said Jack Shack.
Yeah, but didn't like your sister make it or something like that?
Which is kind of
Pause.
weird, right? That my
So
sister
pause.
knows that that's like my back house that I jack off in.
Yeah, Josh is like, he's filthy.
He's definitely the one who fed her that joke.
Oh, yeah,
because
for sure.
How would she know about that joke?
She's definitely not at home watching the show and knows that we call it a Jack Shack.
I don't think Josh White watches the show at all. Yeah.
That's probably for the
I
best.
took
for
a
him.
crazy shit in the Jack Shack actually.
You did?
Thank
yeah,
you.
like at the party. Yeah,
I was thinking about stealing something.
bro, I had a great time there.
I'm
Honestly,
trying to think of the best thing that you could steal from the back of my Jack Shack. Maybe
Equipment?
some condoms.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
You could take my computer.
some
Hey,
streaming
Hey,
equipment.
Josh was like, look, you got the new crib? He was like, look, this is how you do your shit. I was like, this.
Maybe I could take this stuff right here and
Maybe.
put it in my crib.
Maybe this 28-inch monitor go in the back of the...
AD's
No.
planning his big no jumper lick.
For some reason,
It's
you,
gonna be. I'm watching Money Heist. It's gonna be kind of like that.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's gonna be.
no,
like
no,
that.
I see.
I haven't finished it. I seen like 4 episodes of the first season.
Yeah.
It was dope.
I'm almost done up season 1, and I'm so into it right now.
It's kind of fucked up because like I kind of stopped because I didn't want like the voiceovers. It kind of fucked it up.
Oh, you do that? I do it with subtitles.
See, but
Yeah.
I like the voiceovers on Squid Game, so I feel like I need to get Money
The
Heist. another one.
voiceovers made it hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched half of an episode of Squid Game with the voiceovers, and then I switched to the subtitles because it's like it's easier to watch it with the voiceovers, but then at the same time, it's like it makes it feel so goofy.
Sometimes
No,
it be
he's like,
saying,
we are gambos. I like that.
yeah. Sometimes it was making it like sometimes the words were wrong. Like like.
Oh yeah,
I hate
yeah,
that part.
pisses me off too.
But I'm
Yeah.
used to watching anime. So
Oh,
you,
yeah.
in Japanese.
Are
and
the
you see
words are the words fucked up? Like did the translation not?
I don't watch the dub versions of them.
Really?
I like looking at the subtitles of it and
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Every once in a while, they say a sentence in Money Heist that I understand. No, like a sentence in Spanish, but I understand it. They'll be like, I like pizza. Like, me gusta pizza. Whatever the fuck it is. And my mind will just suddenly click because I don't understand anything that they're saying. I don't know how to say pizza in fucking Spanish, obviously.
Yeah,
but like,
me either.
they'll say a sentence that I know, and it's fucking weird because my Spanish is so bad. But for that 1 second, I'm like, oh, I don't need the subtitles. I just understood that one
We
sentence.
are gumbo.
What is that?
That's
The
from Squid Games.
old guy,
man.
the old guy that was like, dude, he was so wholesome.
He says we are gamble, as in like we
No,
are here
gumbo.
to. What's
like,
that?
Like we're best friends.
Oh,
like, we are
it's,
gumbo.
yeah, okay. I just remembered that. There's
You
that.
didn't watch the shit.
No,
you
I
were
didn't.
jacking off.
I skipped it and watched the Mr. Beast version.
Dude,
I didn't miss anything. I watched the Mr. Beast version.
They have a Mr. Beast version?
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
Yes.
It's a real life version.
It was pretty good, honestly.
Some random dude wins. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like every event, it's crammed into like 25 minutes.
It was very good. I'm not gonna lie.
And then at the end, they don't do the what's the
Except for
final
people
one?
don't die, like,
They do
not
they
for-
do the thing walking around the chair, ring around the
Ring
Rosie
Around
or
the
whatever.
Rosie.
Duck, duck, goose.
No, well,
No, that would have been cool too.
We are gumbo.
I guess that is Duck Duck Goose.
No, it's ring around. No, it's what's the
Nigga,
game
what-
with
what's the
ring
name of
around
it?
the rosy, a
pocket full of posies, a
ashes, ashes.
Oh, yeah.
We all.
I was about to
what
say
version
a
is?
trisket, a trasket.
Oh
No,
yeah,
is
yeah,
that-
yeah.
Isn't
yeah,
that
yeah.
one?
Yeah, that's one too.
Tisket, a tasket, trisket.
Just get a tasket, put a nigga in a basket.
Crackers.
You niggas is old. I don't know what the hell y'all talking
Crackers.
about.
You know what that is.
We was playing video games, nigga. We wasn't outside.
I was playing video games. Donkey Kong Country, Tetris, Dr.
Nah,
Mario.
Tetris is like disgusting. Like as a kid, you want to play that.
You didn't like it?
That's like an
Yeah.
adult game, bro.
Yeah, that's like you were on punishment and there's no other games to play, so you played that.
Well, when I first got Nintendo, there was like Tetris, Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt.
I'm about to say you had Duck Hunt, huh?
I don't think there was anything else really. Like I remember when Nintendo first came out, there was only a couple games, and then they kept putting more
See,
out.
I had Super Nintendo. Like,
Yeah. I
know
remember
what
Super
I'm
Nintendo, but I'm a little bit older than you. Probably got a
A
system
lot
little
of
better.
bit.
the 64 had
38. What are you? 32?
Nintendo 64 had the most fire games.
When
though.
64 came out, that was a game changer.
The
Dude.
the Mario,
Do any of you guys
GoldenEye.
Street Fighter.
do you guys remember this dirt bike game where you like race on the dirt
Excite
bikes?
Bike?
I think that was the name.
I think
of
that
it.
was the version for Nintendo.
Nintendo 64 had the little wave game. Where you like
Oh
on a little
my
jet ski
God,
type
bro.
What's it called? Wave
Yo,
Runner or
yeah,
something?
What y'all know about the Pikachu camera fucking
Oh, Pokemon
game?
Snap. They got a new one for the Nintendo
Yo,
Switch.
that shit was
I'm gonna have to
hard
cut
as
that.
fuck.
Couldn't
you got
be
it?
me.
You like it?
It couldn't be me.
I don't like those Pokemon system games.
That's crazy because I be.
They were
playing-
the hardest.
I got
games.
into Pokemon Go, so I don't really understand playing the game without moving around. It seems like pointless to me. I think if you were to be able to observe what playing Pokemon on your Switch at Bootleg Kev's thing, like he has Pun driving him around and he's playing
No.
fucking Pokemon on his Switch everywhere he
I
goes.
did on the way to
kinda
Rolling
like
Loud
that.
too.
Yeah, like 5 minutes in between, like everybody going to the bathroom and stuff after the Bootleg Kev podcast, before we take the photo and leave, he's playing Pokemon.
Bro, because I'm one of them people. Like when I playing a
At
story,
least you got something to do though.
when I'm
Oh,
playing
yeah.
a story game, I want to complete the story before I move to something else. I'm like that with TV shows too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just binge watched the whole BMF Fire.
Oh, really?
Fire.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I'm like that too. When I was playing Zelda on Switch, everything. If I had an interview and I had a half hour in between, I'm playing Zelda for a half hour.
That took like almost 3 months for me to beat that.
It would be so embarrassing.
Every day.
If that happened to us right now, we would have to admit it on the podcast, and it would be kind of embarrassing. Don't you think?
I do it now. What the fuck you
What
mean?
game you playing?
Pokemon. You just said it.
Oh, but you're putting that much time and effort into it.
No, it ain't been months, but I've been playing it for at least 2 weeks.
See, I haven't done that with games before, but when I first got into Breaking Bad, probably a couple years ago, I would leave everywhere I was going home early just so I could go finish like watching the episode.
That's what having a kid is like. It's like
That's kinda fire,
It's like
though.
a TV show that you get to watch.
Wow.
But right now on
Having
the TV
dogs is
show,
like that, too.
she just bumbles around the room and points at balloons and says, "Bah, bah."
I feel like having dogs is preparing me to like have a kid soon.
It's a start.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Like I wake up every morning and take them on walks.
Like I think a cat is a good introduction to having a pet, and then a dog is kind of like a good introduction to having a kid, and having a young kid is probably a good introduction to having an older kid, which is usually how that works, unless they're
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
Unless you watch them grow.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, tell me about Rolling Loud. You guys went. I didn't.
Why
go
didn't you go, pussy?
because I was looking at my phone and realizing that you guys were still there at midnight, and I'm just like,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
That's-
like I can't believe
But
anyone
Graham
stays
Mason-
out that late.
But we got out at like the perfect time where we still got to stay for like the whole time, but we didn't get caught in like all of the crazy traffic.
Yeah, and bro, you would hate like really doing the club scene and shit like that, like getting home at 4 a.m. every night type
yeah.
shit.
No, I used to do that. Like I know
Yeah.
it's hard for AD to believe that I used to go out
know.
and drink
I
and
I don't
party.
know. I ain't met you like that.
I know, and I think that's kind of cool that you don't know me from that time period in my
Yeah.
life. Today, somebody messaged me and was like, "Can you please have me come in and talk to AD for an hour so I can tell him about the history of No Jumper?"
Wow.
He wants to tell you about the early days and all the different things.
I don't
in
give
the
a
vlog.
fuck about the early
I'm
days.
like, why would he care about this? Like, unless it is affecting him right now, it doesn't really seem that important.
don't care about that shit.
Imagine if he learned about that, it'd be like, oh, some guy that I don't know had a beef with some guy that I don't know for a while. I don't know.
I just don't know. Like everybody always talking about Robesman. I don't know who Robesman is.
Bro, he left so long ago. I don't understand how anybody even expects.
fuck with him. They be saying
I'm just
they
saying I
fuck
don't.
with him.
I don't understand how someone expects you to know who he is. Like it was so long ago.
He was a nerdy white guy who worked at a radio distribution company type
He was
thing.
cool. I fucked with him.
Yeah, he was cool.
I feel like the
What
last.
happened to him? You killed him?
No, he just
Yeah,
went through some personal stuff, decided he didn't want to be on camera and in the public eye.
I kind of felt that though. Honestly,
Oh, I felt that.
it gets
too.
weird. Yeah, it gets weird
No, I was talking to Cam Girl today, asking her if she was dating RXK nephew.
because of that picture.
Yeah,
You're so fucking.
She said no.
You're such a head ass.
I know. But I asked her, and she goes, she's like, real cool, real gossipy. She's like fucking making fun of me for asking.
Yeah, like
You was gonna
fucking
blast her out.
Hollywood Unlocked. You finna shade rumor and post it up.
Listen, if Cam Girl,
I feel like you did post a picture of them.
if Cam Girl, who is like a sister to me in the
Mm.
sense that she is like a sister that I'm not terribly close with, but I have a lot of love for.
Yeah,
If Cam Girl was dating RXK nephew,
you would want to know.
I would need to know. That's exceedingly important. Have you listened to his lyrics?
Yeah, he's one of the.
I'm
craziest.
not ready to walk around on earth knowing that Cam Girl is dating someone who wrote those lyrics, because I love that dude, but
Yeah.
he has a fucking screw loose.
So, some of my friends aren't too fond of him because of some things he had to say about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about, and I love it.
No, but you know what? Like I know him, so like I just asked him, like, "Yo, like,
Right.
did you say this before or after?"
I fact checked it.
Yeah, no,
Not
he
even to him.
Bro, no, he told me he was like, "Yo, thank you for asking me," instead of just
You
being
should
mad.
so say it.
What?
Because he was accused of writing a diss song.
He was
about
accused of writing this song about like one of my friends that had just passed away. She had just
that
OD'd.
he was dating.
That he was dating on the low.
Dating her a few months before, or
No,
weeks,
dude,
right up to the time.
When the last time that I spoke to her on the phone, I talked to her for 4 hours, and she talked about him the whole entire time.
But in the song, he's saying a lot of
They
like
definitely-
very aggressive things. He doesn't say her name, but it's like if you know the
If
fact
you
that they
know,
were hanging
then
out,
you know.
you know that this song is
But
directed.
did it come out after she passed away?
Yes,
It came out after she passed away.
I think it came out like a couple
I think it came out
days or
before.
a week or something.
I thought it came out before
Oh,
she
yeah, I
passed
don't know.
away. Or like,
either way, I saw a tweet that was like mini viral with like 100
Yeah.
retweets or some shit that was like, "This guy's a piece of shit. He wrote a diss song about his dead ex girlfriend," and I was like, like shocked. Then I looked into it some more. I'm
like,
not entirely convinced.
like, of course, people are gonna have their opinions and be like, "Oh, fuck this guy." Everybody's gonna be emotional and just like immediately put him on a chopping block. I know him. I gave him a chance to like give me his side to see if it was something that he wrote. Like, first of all, you could have wrote and recorded it way before you actually dropped it.
Right.
And I'm, like I said, I'm pretty sure that the song or tweet or whatever it was came out before she passed away. And knowing her, that was one of my good friends. She was a little crazy, and they had a little toxic situation going on.
And I mean,
Wait,
is
wait.
anyone surprised that RSK Nephew's lyrics were considered offensive by someone?
Yeah, like, yeah,
the
I'm not
way he
surprised.
raps, the things he says, of course, at some point, those lyrics are going to line up with something in reality and seem offensive. I was previously briefed
Listen.
on this, and they told me that it wasn't
Listen,
like that.
it's like at the end of the day, bro, that was my friend. And I talked to her for 4 to 6 hours a week before she passed away. And she had love for that nigga. So nobody can't tell me to not be mad at this nigga when I talked to her myself before she passed away and she didn't have no problem with the nigga. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody else got to say.
And also, he's not dating Cam girl.
And also not dating Cam girl.
Or Cameron.
Or Cameron.
Don't put that on Killer Cam, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
think Cameron would be happy to know that we're letting the world know that he's not dating a new up-and-coming rapper.
he's a great... RXK is a great rapper, though.
Legend. He was hitting me
So
up the
many
other day.
songs.
Should we sign him?
So
to
many
No Jumper
songs.
Records?
He got a big-ass chain. Sign him. Just
That's
off-
what you do when you sign someone, though. You give them a chain.
Well, he already got the RXK chain.
Well, there's no reason you can't wear more than one chain.
You got to get him a big-ass no jumper chain.
Let's go. The
That's
big
what you
ball,
got.
the
That's
whole
what you got to do.
basketball.
You got to start passing out chains to the rappers even to sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? No jumper
Are
chains.
we signing rappers?
I don't know.
This is news to me.
Maybe. I'm sorry.
Tell me more about Rolling Loud.
Okay, well, nigga, no thanks to you. We would have been standing around just fucking looking like idiots.
So
but
what, the passes that you were given by...
no. The passes were good, but the lady was just like stressed out and being a bitch to me.
But somebody had...
It was supposed to be 6 people working. It was only 3 working because 3 people had to leave because one of them had COVID. Ooh. So someone in the office had COVID before we got there.
Wow.
It might have been some COVID lingering around.
Luckily, you guys are COVID-proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had masks on.
Oh.
So look, so she got mad at me because they sent me in for some reason. Why they thought that was a good idea.
You're the
But
mature one.
they sent me in and I kept trying to ask her, can I just show my ID and get all of the wristbands so I don't gotta call them to come and we go back and forth and all that. And I asked her that same question in 5 different ways, and then by the 5th time she was mad as fuck.
He said, "We are
no, get the
gumbo."
fuck out."
So how did you actually get in there and get to the club section?
AD pre-bought the section.
You bought that in advance.
Shout out to Big Chief.
Yeah.
I heard they bought it.
It's
That's
us,
what.
nigga. It's a unit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're,
Fuck you
you're,
mean?
you're
It's
part of
them.
that now?
It's a them.
Bro, I'm part of Big Chief, the company. I told you
It
that.
said Big Chief X No Jumper, nigga.
I know, and that's
We
why I
didn't
saw that. I
We
was
didn't
like,
have to put no jumper on there. We
Oh,
said,
God.
let's
I
make
was
it
like,
look good.
I
You know
saw
what
that. I'm
saying?
like, do I have to pay half of this? What's going on? Are they going to invoice me for the section?
He got us a Sprinter van. We were lit. It's crazy.
Shout out to Gold Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
The
to
Sprinter
Gold
van.
Coast, bro.
I want to know.
I had to pay for the Sprinter van too.
I want to know how much money Rolling Loud is making now that I saw you post like a plate of like mozzarella sticks
That
and like
shit
chicken
was
sandwiches.
$350.
I know.
That's so stupid.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Nigga, I was like, fuck that. I'm finna go to like the VIP food. I'm gonna go wait over there. That line's wrapped around the corner like a Supreme drop. I'm like, fuck, nigga.
All these things, like I've been to so many festivals that all these things sound very familiar and like not surprising at all.
So I
And
didn't get to eat all day because I
That's
was like,
why I have very little enthusiasm for going to
Well,
festivals.
see, we had
You coulda went one day.
So, nigga, we took a Sprinter, right,
To another-
another Sprinter to take us to the Loud Club at Rolling Loud.
and
And
so,
it's like a big ass lounge on top
Right.
of like everything where you got your own sections.
and
shut
this is the
club.
first time they've ever done this?
The
or
first
is-
time I ever did
Really?
it. Yep.
yeah, that shit was hard.
And it was dope, like the environment. Did you feel very well tended to?
Yeah,
Wait, bro.
The environment was dope.
The guy that was like tending to our section was literally sprint. You guys want water? Sprinting away.
Really?
Like,
Shout out to bro too, man.
Shout out to
if,
bro.
If you just ordered $340 worth of turkey sandwiches, I guess I get it.
No, we had like 9-10 bottles, bro.
Bro, they had 11, 12 bottles of Don Julio and then like 6 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
When was your first Rolling Loud that you went to?
I had never went to it and I made myself a promise. I was like, I'm not going until they book me.
Oh, okay.
And they booked me 2019.
I didn't go to Rolling Loud for a long time until the first one in LA. Or actually, probably,
And, like-
probably not the first one in LA, but I went to one in San Bernardino
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like fucking Rich the Kid and fucking Famous Dex were performing and
Yeah.
Such Hollow Water Boys and shit. But either way, I'm trying to ask this question without seeming like I'm like casting any sort of judgment on
Yeah.
Rolling Loud because I have a ton of respect for what they built and everything. But the hater question that emerges in my brain is like Rolling Loud started out as sort of like a underground festival
yeah.
in a way. Like Schoolboy Q was like the headliner on the first one. You know,
Yeah.
like it was all sort of more underground acts. You've seen them get bigger and bigger and bigger. I got to admit that the club thing is kind of a surprise. Just
Well,
in the
it's dope-
sense
it's
that
dope though.
it is.
Because
Honestly-
you got to think about it.
A lot of people hate on the whole bottle service culture thing. I personally get it because I understand how like if I go to Rolling Loud, I don't really want to be standing around like with
Not at
everybody
all.
else the whole time. So
standing
it
in
seems
the
like a
crowd
decent
and
option.
doing all
And
that?
you can't hang out backstage they basically are escorting you out of the stage area after you perform.
Every artist, they can only be in their trailer for an hour. Once they perform, they had to be escorted back to a truck and had to get off the premises.
Yeah.
So a lot of the
So
artists
nobody
that
could
were
sit around
performing,
and wait.
They bought tables so they could stay at
Yeah,
Rolling Loud and just turn up.
OGZ
Shout
and
out
them
to
are,
OGZ.
OGZ and them are right behind us the whole time.
Shout out to OGZ. Shout out to King Combs.
So there was a lot of like famous people, legitimate
Bro.
famous people in
Yeah.
the
Shout
VIP
out,
section.
shout out to Puff, nigga, Diddy. He gave everybody complimentary bottles.
Puff?
To all the, yeah,
What?
Puff. Yeah.
Was that announced? Like Puff is
Nah.
giving everybody a bottle?
They just bought the De Leon bottles. They like, here.
Oh, I do remember that actually.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
So how close were you to the artists from this club
We
section?
were
Our
at
section right here, OGZ's right section is right here.
Wait,
King
wait.
Combs shit is over here. It was a whole bunch
Could
of
you
motherfuckers.
smell Playboy Cardi's balls?
No, that's what I'm saying. Were you were asking how far we were
Yeah.
from the stage?
Oh.
From the stage, we were like kind of in the back, but like there was like big ass flat screens that were
Right.
showing you the up close, but you could still see
And
it
you're
right
raised. You're higher than like everybody.
Yeah.
So like and then too like
Yeah, it was, like,
you can't-
up some steps.
Nobody can't. It's like very secluded. It's very secure. You
there.
can't walk.
Your shit had to
Like if your
beat
shit
green.
didn't beep green, you couldn't get in there. Shout out to minorities. You
I
feel
know
me?
it just sounded like I was hating on the bottle service Rolling
was
Loud
lit.
concept, but to be honest, it sounds like way better than Because normally when I go to Rolling,
But for
Rolling Loud
7K?
or yeah, that is a lot. But I mean, I think.
But you
it's
got-
you're taking care of 10 people right there. You
Yeah.
know?
And
Yeah.
then, but you gotta think about it, right? For 70,
Did that come with the bottles?
yeah, but it's
Oh,
but for
pull
75,
up.
for 7,500,
Pull up.
right? You get the bottles, right? But
Oh, pull up.
you get they send you to a whole different parking area than everybody
Yep.
else. That's
Oh,
secured.
yeah.
Once you park, they put you in a Sprinter van. They drive you to where the club stuff is. They walk you to your section.
Easy.
And you turn up and you do that.
And you could buy it on the spot, or did you have to book it?
No, you had to
Oh.
book it in advance.
There was no tables left.
Probably not.
day of.
No,
Nah, that shit was packed.
it was
Because
packed.
every time I ever been to like a festival and stuff, it's pretty much like you're lurking around in this backstage area, you're just hanging out, you're standing up. Inevitably, at some point, you're like, "Oh, I've been standing up for 10 hours, my legs hurt." You're trying to like find rappers, be like, "Yo, can I interview you?" Yada yada. You got to try to think of questions on the spot.
No, that shit
it's a
was lit.
fucking pain in the ass.
Remember,
a lot of times the music is so loud that you're recording it, you can barely fucking hear anything.
Remember,
Bruh.
I tricked you because they booked me for 2019 Rolling Loud. Remember, me and OT ran up on you. Was like, "Do this," and you was like, "Huh?"
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Every time I see him in public, he'll be on his phone with
hate
like
you.
all the homies surrounding, and I'll pierce through the group and just scare the fuck out of him every time.
It's
Like,
been many years since you've done that, but
yeah,
You tried that shit with me.
I
It
tried
takes
it.
years
I
off
tried
my
it.
life.
This nigga AD literally didn't even blink. He didn't even blink.
it freaks me out so bad.
He
every
didn't
time.
blink. Adam jumps all the time, and I think.
Normally, I get
think
to
your
just like
boys
live my
jumped
life
a
without
little.
being scared. There's nobody like
It was
jumping
just-
out and getting
It's just
me.
funny because it's like I know you so well that I know you're probably the most on edge at this event. Let me just play with it a little bit, you know? Pause.
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
but I mean, I think part of it too is Rolling Loud. I don't think they like the fact that they have created this whole backstage area, and obviously like COVID is a good reason for them to be like this, but I don't think they like the fact that all these different media companies basically just show up and just try to make as much content as possible on the premises.
dude,
because how does that benefit them,
Listen,
really?
listen.
You know?
When we got there, and they like, I guess the ladies who had their staff cut in half to only 3 of them, they were super overworked. They were super overworked. So when we got there, they were trying to take a 15-minute break, right? And I'm like, dude, no.
hell no.
I'm like, dude, no. Just give us our passes, and then you could take your break. You know, like just give us the passes first. She was not having it, and like it's just like we had to end up waiting like for them to take their lunch break or whatever the fuck, like, you know. It was pretty stupid.
Were there any viral moments that stood out? I feel like the baby getting water thrown at him was like
It was more than water. They were throwing like keys in him and all types
It
of
looked
shit. I feel
crazy
like.
from what you saw.
When I looked up at the TV,
it looked crazy, but his performance was dope. But I feel like
he got some bangers,
I
bro.
feel like the people were so ready to see Future that when he came on, they was pissed off and shit. Because
I didn't even know he was
supposed
gonna be
to
in
on
between.
another stage.
Wasn't he in between Cardi and Future?
No, he was supposed to be on a different stage.
I'm saying, wasn't he like he was in between Cardi and Future, wasn't he?
I think.
Or maybe no, maybe
don't know.
before.
I mean, you could spend $7K for a table at any old club in LA on
No, that
any
shit was
given
lit.
day. So the idea that you could do it at Rolling Loud is kind of
honestly, it's
hang out with
it
OG.
doesn't
Jeezy.
seem that expensive.
Hang out with OGZ and
Nah.
Desto Dub, take some pictures.
It's better. It's better too because you're at a concert, you're watching multiple artists perform and shit like that, and you got your own section. You ain't got to worry about nothing. That's worth it. And when you got like 10, that came with 10, 11 wristbands to the show on top of that.
Yeah, they'll probably make it more expensive next time.
Nah, it was lit. They had different tiers. The lowest tier is 5,000, then it was 7,500, 10K, and 20K.
I want to know what 20K would get me.
Probably the whole fucking probably the whole little section where like the multiple mini sections were
If
broken
I'm
up.
paying 20K, then fucking Tarek better come up and give me a foot rub while I'm getting my bottles on the table, bro.
Tariq,
Yeah.
I'm fucking weak, bro.
Nah, I don't really want to foot.
No,
you.
honestly, it was great. Adam, you should have came. Fuck you, T-Rail. You should have came.
Yeah, he bailed out to do family stuff too. See, that's the difference. Me and T-Rail have families.
Family.
You guys are
families?
bachelors. You don't
I
have
got
kids.
families.
I'm finna have a kid.
But you somehow seem able to like stay out extremely late and then be hanging out with your kid early in the morning.
I
For
love
me,
that, honestly, bro. I respect the fuck
my
out of
kid
that
woke me
always.
up at 5:45 today. And I didn't want to get up at 5:45, but I just had to rock with it. The idea of like being out till 2 a.m. and then having to get up at 5:45 sounds like nothing would be worth that.
I mean, to be
me.
real, it's like my daughter is 12, so she ain't
Yeah.
really chilling. She can watch her damn self. If I have to go get a bag or something like that, it's my son that I can't do that with. So when I have my son, I can't do that. But yeah, for the most part, like, and I got help too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my little brother. Like, you know, when I got to do something important.
I feel like your girls' people are probably hella involved. They probably
all wanna
they
be
probably are
involved.
waiting for Lena to have a baby.
It's
huh?
like when we go over to her aunt's house or whatever, it'll be like a war between all these Armenian women for who gets to hold the baby. And
I
it can
love
be kind
that.
of weird because they're all like talking real loud in her face about how beautiful she is. And it's sort of like,
they
okay,
warming her up a little bit.
maybe
you
just
know?
chill. And she just wants to be with mom no matter what,
Yeah.
especially in a crazy environment. It's like mom. That's it. You know?
Honestly, the fact that you're like a stinky porn man, but you made a really cute ass baby,
Yeah.
bro. It's so wholesome.
Like, out of
great.
all the mold, a beautiful person.
Have
can
you
put in.
ever smelled me smelling bad? Honest question.
No comment.
I don't think you have. Like
Your wife at the table on your birthday
her?
dinner,
Yeah.
she admitted.
Wait, what you mean her?
I mean, there's been days where or
She
there's been-
stinks?
No, she sees me stink. Like she will see me like
This nigga
haven't
crazy.
showered for 2 days and I'm still trying to fuck her and she'll be like, bro, take a shower.
Yeah, she's like, bro, you gotta go.
But every single time I come into work, I'm like freshly showered. So I just can't imagine
Bro,
that
it's
any of you
just
guys
fun.
have ever noticed that I smell
Honestly,
bad.
I'm gonna keep it real.
He just
You
get- he
haven't
get it
like
so over
reeked,
us.
but like the kind of the Miami trip had me like the Pensacola trip because you left with a white hoodie and that motherfucker was like yellow by the time we came back. So
that shit was
like-
cream like this.
And then
I
when
really
I
did-
seen what he packed, I was like, "Oh, this nigga's dirty."
I kind of
cuz.
fucked Ain't Nobody Cool's whole thing up because they spent like a year getting that hoodie done, and then I get it, I play it the fuck out by wearing it for 3 days straight.
7.
And now I see it was like a 3-day trip. And now I see other
No,
rappers
you definitely
wearing
wore
it.
it for 2 days before.
I see other rappers wearing it, and then the fans are all commenting about me on the posts.
Wow.
I'm like, damn.
They're like, damn, he stole this
They
from
should
Adam.
never give me
Shout out
clothes
to House
again.
Phone too. This
I was
nigga-
gonna say, speaking of clothes, my nigga, I want y'all to know this Saturday.
Saturday.
The official first High Rollers pop-up in LA, baby. Let's fucking go. 7555 Melrose Avenue, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only 200 pairs available. We got multiple colorways. Y'all see the vibes, man. They're right up there.
You see 'em.
I'm fucking excited.
I was gonna
Really
say.
glad they didn't know my code.
I was gonna say you had some dope music. You was playing it on the Sprinter. You feel me?
Shit, I forgot about that.
Of you.
Yeah.
you had some.
I
dope
got
You're
two-
that guy, huh? You get in the Sprinter, you're like, play
Oh,
my
hell yeah.
mixtape.
Hell yeah. Nigga, I got 2 albums ready to
Play
go.
the song I made last night.
Bro, bangers though. Bangers from head to toe.
That's tight. So wait,
We was going back and forth.
We
bro.
were going
How
back
far-
and
you're
forth.
like 2 blocks away from Desto Dub on this Melrose journey of yours.
Not it's something like that.
That-
yeah.
That's what the kids need to know is if you come to
7,
Melrose on
5
Saturday.
You can hit Desto. You can hit round 2.
Yep.
You can hit my shit, and then you can go hit Desto Dev shit.
and
at
then
the
go
end.
to Happy Ice.
Then go to
Melrose
Happy
is
Eyes.
partially like the most out of control fucking place I ever been, but partially it's just fucking lit. Like when I was there over the weekend, it's just like there's a lot of people around. There's like a vibe. There's a lot of
energy.
cool stores right now. There's like a lot of different brands from people
just
that we fuck with.
I was just saying, my suggestion would just be to
Go to yours.
be in and out.
Okay.
Only come to my pop up, and just make sure that you park right in the front of wherever you're trying to go. Go in and out somewhere. Like move with certainty, move with accuracy. Know where you're going. Don't just be lollygagging around. Like,
Don't wear your jewelry.
I mean,
Maybe. Don't wear your jewelry unless you got the blicky on you.
Don't wear your jewelry.
you say don't even wear it at all.
I wouldn't say. Right now,
If
don't
I
do
went,
it.
if I went like
if you
this,
don't, if you not like that,
Yeah.
and you don't feel like defending yourself, it's best to leave it at home.
if I went like this, you don't think I'd be fine?
I mean,
Can't even see it.
It's up to you because you know.
Well, I'm gonna have armed security with
Tucking
me.
your chain is not a good look
Why it's not?
because you look like a bitch.
Sometimes it's smart.
I mean, yeah, definitely smart.
If you had chains on Adam, somebody would come run up on you and smack the shit out of you.
No, they wouldn't.
So,
because
maybe you should be the nigga that would need to tuck his chain.
No. That's why I don't wear jewelry, because if I'm gonna wear jewelry, then I need to have it on me, and I don't really feel like having that.
Like, do you really want
going
to catch
at
a
all
body
time.
for no reason?
But
I mean,
I'm not like, if I had $50,000 around my neck, then obviously I'm not gonna just be walking around like a fucking
Yeah.
idiot. But people do that left and right all the time.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's insane.
I feel like you should, and then that's where you get rapper fucking
Nigga, this is
upgrade,
this
like
is
where
the
you
problem.
could pull up. Let me finish what I'm saying.
ahead.
You could pull up anywhere, park right in the front, put the hazard lights on, do what you got to do, and hop back in the car and go.
Right.
You don't do civilian shit where you park on the back street and then you go walk to the main street and go walk around and just be lollygagging. Like, no.
When I was on Melrose over the weekend, it was like, I can't believe I used to be out here without security all the fucking time.
All day, every day, like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, and especially because your brother was telling me, he's like, you would not believe the things I see that you guys don't see in terms of like the way other people are reacting to us that we can't see.
He didn't call me about some of my own homeboys.
Saying what?
And I'm like, nah, nigga, this is Bob. He's like, no, I seen it. I'm like, he on it. He been watching your ass. Yeah.
He's probably peeping everything, bro.
I took him to the craziest porn party at the time of his life.
That sounds like.
And I bought him some Jordans.
That's really fire, actually, Adam.
Thank you for supporting my brother.
Well, we got into it last week, so.
Yeah, because what the fuck you said?
Buying any.
I wanted to make it clear.
You thought that you made it better, huh? Kiki's dumb ass and fell for it, huh?
I didn't.
My brother said Jordan.
I didn't.
What kind of Jordans?
Make it specific, but I did want to just do something nice for him in general.
Where's Kiki at? Ask him what kind of
He here
Jordans were
somewhere.
they?
They're yellow. That's all I know. I think they're new too.
Yellow 4s? The Lightning 4s? How much were they?
$350.
All right, that's not bad at all. Okay.
My brother,
Adam.
he deserves it, man. He's a
He
good
really
guy.
does,
Good
honestly.
guy. And
And he really fuck with you though.
go watch our Cool Kicks vlog so you can see Sky Bree and Stella
Part 2.
and Lena and me.
Part
hanging
2.
out. And Kiki.
Part 2.
Part 2. I fuck with Kiki too. Man, he was in the porn house. He was just like
Going crazy?
He couldn't believe. Well, he had a hard time having a good time because he forgot his fucking bag in the Uber.
Had a hard time
So
getting
now
hard.
he's in the porn house. He's seeing all these girls hooking up. Kazumi's changing her outfits every 5
Oh my
seconds, et cetera, et cetera. And
Kazumi.
he couldn't really like enjoy it because
Kazumi
he's thinking
invited
about his
us-
fucking bag the whole time.
Listen, Kazumi invited us
Yeah, what's
to a
up with
sex
that?
party.
What's up with that? You guys gonna go?
Alleged.
allegedly.
I didn't get an invite.
You got invited first, I think.
I didn't get no invite.
I'm saying she invited me.
You got invited too.
She invited me and said, "Hey, I want to invite you and AD."
So you're down to be 2/50ths of a
She told me
Kazumi gangbang?
she told me I could go first, so
Is first that different from second?
Yeah.
I'd rather go first. If I go first, I got it out the way. When
That's
I'm done.
something a Stinkmeister would say.
Yeah,
You wouldn't go second?
Nah.
Fuck out of here. You
go
ain't never been a
first.
part of a train then.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
And also, you don't want to be. Well, I guess if you organize it, it's cool. But in general, like if you're going to be part of a train, you should probably want.
Are you wearing a rubber though?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
You probably want the
If
person.
I'm going first, I
officiating-
might not have to.
If you are, I don't want to be the one in charge of the 50 guy gangbang. I want somebody
Why
else
would
to
I
be
be
in
in
charge,
charge
and then
of
they
it?
can go first. Because if you are in charge of it, then you get to go
Why-
first, right?
No, I mean I guess. I mean she told me you could go first, so I'm like, all right, let's go.
Probably says that to all the guys.
Yeah. Damn. You just want to stop my shine all the time.
No, I'm not. I'd
Just
love to
know
get-
I'm about to go dive in.
Get in there. She got
Oh,
a
I'm
fluid bond.
about-
She got fluid bond.
What does that mean?
You got to wear a condom.
Okay.
She told you got to wear a condom.
She said that for every guy, I believe.
I don't know.
She
Besides
did.
her man.
She said that in my DMs, but She ain't those 50 homeless niggas didn't have to wear condoms.
That was not her. Why does everyone?
Why
does everyone always want to put that?
I
on
love
her?
keep saying that honestly because
she told us the story,
I love to think of the fact that she made you wear a condom, but she didn't make 50 homeless niggas wear a condom. So that's why I keep putting it on her.
She got to protect herself.
See, now you're really going to make them think that's
what
actually
I'm saying.
something she did. Although, honestly, she probably would like use that story as if it was her own just to get people looking at her.
Dude,
she's a master.
She looked like that in person too. I was like,
you love her, huh?
Nice to meet you.
Well, if anybody else wants to see a beautiful Asian woman on the No Jumper Patreon, the episode we dropped this week with Kimmy Kim, who looks suspiciously like this.
Like Ash on Me Ashley?
Well, do you see the photo on Blasie's Instagram of the girl and the ashtray? That was her.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
That's
and
hard.
I made her hit that pose. I'm like, can you pose like this? Boom, she did it.
Damn.
So
you set that up? Okay, my boy.
Kimmy Kim, check it out on the No Jumper Patreon and OnlyFans. Patreon.com/NoJumper or OnlyFans.com/NoJumper.
Bro, I got hoes lined up. Let me bring more.
Right.
I brought Kelly K. Come on.
They make it clear they want to see more and more rapper interviews and they want to see less porn stars. And that's why we have Plug Talk.
Okay, I felt that. So what? You gonna slow down on the Patreons? Then?
No, I'm just gonna stay at the pace we're at, one a week, and then with Plug Talk, we're planning on some more stuff so we can really pump out the adult content for the people who are into that. Because there's gonna be more.
Let me bring some girls on Plug Talk. Let's
go. You gotta beat it up though.
You down to do that?
Kiki wanted to get into
really.
the OnlyFans game by the time he was done with that party on Saturday. Let me tell you.
Listen, I feel like I got other things going on where I don't need to sling dick yet. But
yeah, if it get bad,
speaking of the pop up, Big Ski is gonna be there
with a can of doll,
waiting for any of you niggas to try anything sneaky.
You're taking my dude.
Yes,
I was gonna hit him up
that
like,
means
yo, let me pull up to AD's
That means
thing.
you gotta go.
No, I can't because now I need a different
AD's
security
thing,
guard.
he's house phone.
That's what I meant. House phone thing.
We don't all look the same, man.
They confuse you. I confuse you.
Well,
maybe we can roll together because I gotta fucking dip out afterwards. But
be a good homie and come right when it opens, so I could have him.
There you go.
And then boom.
Well, he's got his other homie too that he's always trying to.
He got a whole squad.
I mean,
man.
yeah. If you got a whole squad, please, I'll hire the whole squad. I got my personal homie that's gonna be with me the whole time.
I got 10 felons.
But I need niggas to be at the back and niggas at the front. We'll talk about it off camera.
I like how we plot out our security.
Yeah, that's the worst idea.
Most rappers and stuff, I noticed they don't like talk about that kind of stuff on camera.
Yeah.
But we're just so real that we got to keep it real.
Honestly, like I kind of like the fact that we just unfiltered as shit.
Like one time I saw a picture of Joe Budden, or it was a video clip. I think it was him getting caught basically like cheating on his girl at the time because he's like walking down the
allegedly.
It was a long time ago. I don't think it was allegedly, but he's walking down the street with a girl, and then he's got like a big dude behind him that's like clearly doing security while he's out on the town with this girl in Miami or whatever. And that kind of blew my mind because I'm like, I listen to Joe Budden's fucking podcast all the time, and I never heard him talk about his security, which is the complete opposite with me, where anyone who actually watches this podcast hears me break down like the slow development of me having security and at the office or whatever. So,
well, you kind of need to, you got people pulling up.
Joe Budden's been famous a long time. I'm brand new.
No, you're not.
But I see what you're trying to transition with there.
You're definitely not brand new.
I'm pretty new.
Bro, I've been famous off you for a long time.
When I graduated high school, Joe Budden was famous. Like he was a huge rapper.
Bro, he's been famous since like 2004 or whatever. Whenever that song came out.
When I graduated high school.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Anyway, you were saying people be pulling up. Clout chasers be pulling up.
Let's talk about it.
Can we try to just not say his name the whole time?
No, I'm gonna say his name.
Oh, okay.
That's
your man's.
I think people know. That kind of is your man's. Let me break. Would you claim him as your man's?
Wait a minute. I gotta address the situation.
He wants to lay out the details of how this happened yesterday so that we can talk about it.
No, I'm just talking about in general. You feel me? Because let me just break everything down, okay? From the beginning, since I met Milk, you know what I'm saying? He's probably made 10, 15 videos about Adam. He done said bad shit about House Phone. Milk has never said nothing bad about me. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's scared of you, though. That's why.
Listen. He's never said nothing bad about me. I'm one of them people, just like the academic situation. Every time academics had a problem with Adam,
they're all scared of you.
Oh my God! Let me tell you. Let me just talk. Don't interrupt me. Don't
Suge
interrupt me.
Knight. Why is everybody so nice to me?
No, listen. No. But
I
I'm just sitting there saying, bro. I'm a person, bro. If you don't come at me, bro, I'm not no dick rider. I'm not gonna jump on the train and it's fuck you or anything like that. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? So Milk has said shit back and forth to y'all two. So every time that he said something, he's never said nothing bad about me. Niggas always be like, oh, AD this. He's always said he hasn't had a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, stop. Just listen. So, like, mind you, about last week, right?
Sorry.
Last week, niggas was calling me like, oh, Milk said you Adam security guard and blah, 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 right? That didn't bother me. For one, let me tell you something. I'm on air talent here. If anybody want to know, I make 6 figures or more with no jumper. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that Adam says and does, I don't agree with every fucking aspect this nigga do. I advise him with a lot of shit. Don't do this, don't do this. He's his own man. And I'm not here to fight nobody's battles in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of times where I tell Adam, hey, you shouldn't say this. He be like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You as a you as a man, him as a man, that's cool. He can stand on that. That has nothing to do with me. But let me tell you this. This man, like I said, the niggas paid me 6 figures plus. These niggas hired my brother. They gave me my own show.
Speak on it. They
let me bring my homeboy in, who is from Hoover, to be my co-host on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Tuna?
No, T-Rail. Now, let's speak on everything when it comes down to that shit. If you ever watch my AD Crip Lives Matter, look at that. I have a gang of Hoovers in my video. I have real niggas from Hoover that fuck with me, they're gonna slide for me the long way and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I had a problem with Milk, it'll never be his hood versus my hood and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's real ones that could facilitate that shit. Now, I done sat in interviews when his name done got brought up. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't say shit about the nigga. Every time somebody says something bad about the nigga, I ain't never nodded. Yeah. I ain't never said nothing bad because you fuck with me, I'm gonna keep the same energy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I hear a little slick shit here and there and shit, all right, I let that shit go.
Yeah. He never overtly said nothing.
He's never said nothing bad about me. He's always said that he had, I fuck with AD. Me and AD ain't got problems with each other. Cool, we ain't got problems with each other. But what him and Adam got ain't none of my fucking business. Yeah. Now, what I didn't like yesterday, right? And I'm gonna break everything down step by step what happened with this motherfucker. If anybody's ever been to No Jumper,
at our current location, which we are leaving in like 2 weeks.
It don't matter if we leaving here or not. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying for anyone who's trying to figure out how they're going to get around.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because let me tell you something. Before I took this position, I knew what the fuck I was signing up for over here. I didn't see niggas walking here. Not in here, but no, I knew a nigga that put a gun to Adam's head and shit like that. I know niggas try weirdo shit when it comes down to that. Mm-hmm. I knew that. I got small children. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even about being tough. It ain't about none of that shit on no gangster type shit. Before I let a nigga walk in here and threaten my life, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get back to my family at the end of the day. So it ain't no weirdo shit involved when it comes down to that. You feel me? If you ever watch me on this pod, if I ever see it's plenty of times where something could go off and I'm looking and I'm doing this.
Somebody head pop up, you don't notice.
But that's because I've always been prepared. Somebody may not like something Adam say. Somebody might like something you say. Somebody may not like something that I say. You feel me? Cool. If a nigga's gonna pull up, I'm willing to get back to my family. You feel what I'm saying? At any given moment. Hold on, let me finish.
But AD has never been paid to protect us at any point. That's never even been discussed, honestly.
But that's why. But this is what I'm saying. It's funny because if somebody says something like that, that's an opinion. Somebody may say, "Oh, he hired AD to have street presence or all type of shit like that." Whatever the situation is, I'm about to say I'm getting a lot of motherfucking money over here if that's the fucking case. Yeah. But
well paid security.
Well paid. Hey, but when it came down to the situation, I felt like the narrative yesterday that you knew he was here and you were scared and you sent me outside. That did not happen.
How was that the narrative?
Wait, no, I'm just trying to tell you because I'm gonna break everything down. So yesterday, we're doing the fucking news. You feel what I'm saying? If you've been to No Jumper, nigga, we're in the back. We're filming fucking news, right? You go down, I ain't gonna give you logistics of the place, but if somebody is outside, you won't hear them. Nobody is aware of nobody coming. There's 2 things you have to even get to where the fuck we at. You know what I'm saying? So all we heard when we was filming, we over here talking, I'm literally about to leave. All we heard was a bang. You feel me?
The door getting kicked.
I hear the door. Wait, we didn't see that at first.
Right.
All we hear is a bang. You feel me? I do what I always do. I'm like, nigga, that shit weird.
We thought it was Chromas.
He did think it was Chromas. No, but I'm like that shit. I'm like that shit weird. I'm like that shit weird. So I do what I always do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got the blammy on me. I walk outside. Trevor, he look under the thing. There's nobody right there. So I'm like,
yeah, because he stepped to the side a little bit.
No. But let me tell you, he opened the thing up. I didn't see nobody. I said, that's weird. Like, somebody's gonna bang on this shit. You feel me? I walk outside. It's fucking Milk and his cameraman. The first thing I see when I walk out is a camera being pointed like this, and I see Milk. You feel me? I start turning up on the camera. I'm like, nigga, take the fucking camera down. You feel me? Because I got my shit on me.
You asked him nice.
No. But the reason being is because me and Milk have mutual respect for each other. Yeah. So if you got mutual respect for me, we're not gonna sit there and play them type of shit. I'm not gonna come at Milk aggressive because you ain't had a problem with me. Milk didn't come at me aggressive, and I didn't come at Milk aggressive. I told his cameraman to put the camera down because, nigga, that's some police type shit if you got me with my shit. I don't want that. Nigga, I don't want no problems when it come down to that shit.
How many more minutes were you outside than were shown in the video?
Hold on.
I think that's important.
I was out there, nigga. We had a whole conversation. I'm gonna break everything down. The cameraman is I'm turning up on the cameraman. I'm saying, hey, nigga, put your shit down. You feel me? So he puts it down, and I'm talking to Milk. As I'm talking to Milk, I see the nigga doing this. He's like trying to get footage. So I turn up on the cameraman again. I'm like, nigga, I told you, take the fucking camera off.
That is why they were there, was to get footage.
No, but what I'm saying is that, listen, Milk, when I'm turning up on the cameraman, Milk is not saying nothing. You feel me? He's right here next to me. I'm turning up on the cameraman because he keep trying to get footage. And I'm like,
sneakily.
Listen, on some real gangster shit, nigga, we don't do cameras if we gonna sit there, whatever the situation is gonna be, you feel me? So when the cameraman is doing that shit, boom, I talk to Milk. I'm like, Milk, what you doing? You feel me? This ain't gangster, bro. And he's like, AD, I'm not no bitch, bro. He called me a bitch and whoom. I said, listen, on some real gangster shit, I said, if you wanted to catch a nigga, this ain't how you catch the nigga, bro. You don't go to a nigga job and you do all type of shit like that. I said, because guess what? If you walk inside of this building right here, and a nigga call the police on you or something happened, you gonna crash out. For what? That's not gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're not calling the police on anybody.
No. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm telling you exactly what I told a nigga. He said exactly, this is exact words, I swear to God. He said, you're right, AD. He said, I'm still learning. When he said he's still learning, I said, yeah,
that's
bro. I
said,
shit. No, that's what I'm saying. I respect.
That's some real shit.
He said, I'm still learning, respect that. But the whole time me and him are interacting, the cameraman keep doing some weird shit, so I keep turning up on the cameraman. You feel me? And this cameraman didn't want no smoke. You feel me? At all. And even after that shit, Milk was like, AD, man, you feel me? We shook hands.
That's some real shit.
And nigga, he dipped. And even, bro, off the respect, when the cameraman was leaving, I shook the cameraman's hand. You feel me? He left.
That's a hard one to let.
Wait a minute. So what I thought was gonna happen was he was gonna make the video and say, I came to trip on Adam. You feel me? Me and AD talked about it like some men, and I dipped out. Now, this is where I got the problem. I go to the niggas' comments. Niggas is saying negative shit about me in the comments, and cuz is liking the comments. I don't fuck with that. No. That's some sucker shit. Because if you got a problem with me, let that shit be known. You feel me? If you cool with me, keep it cool. If you got a problem with me, address that shit and let it be known. You feel me? And we gonna handle that shit how gangsters handle the situation. But if you don't, bro, that shit weird, because I see niggas liking shit like, oh, boom, like, oh, AD wasn't this, and bop, and all type of shit like that. Don't like that because you ain't had no aggression from me, bro.
Bro, you stalled him out.
Wait a minute. No, listen, it's not about stall out. I'm going off of the energy that niggas giving me. If you say you got respect for me, when every time somebody bring my name up when it comes to this no jumper shit, you say you fuck with me, don't like no comments when niggas is saying negative shit about me, because then it's like, nigga, do you like me? You don't like me. Because if you don't like me, we can handle that shit the way that you want to handle situations and shit like that. So if you cool with me, address that situation and say, yeah, I ain't got no problem with you, AD. We solid. Cool. We can be cool. You get what I'm saying? Don't do no other shit. Because when I sit in these interviews and niggas bring your name up, I don't nod my head. I don't sit there and do none of that shit because it's mutual respect. You feel me? On some real street shit. And if it ever gets down to the bottom of it, if either of us got a problem, I got Hoovers that I can call and we can make this shit, we can make the situation happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only shit that I done fuck with. So when it comes down to that, like I said, I'm gonna say this shit again, bro. If you got a problem, speak on it. If you don't got a problem with AD, address that you don't got a problem with me. But don't be liking no comments when niggas saying negative shit for me. That shit weak as fuck. I'm gonna keep it G.
And yeah, I mean, like, he blatantly misrepresented the situation because he acted like I was hiding from him. You know, and you can vouch for the fact that
I can vouch, and that's why
I didn't even know it was him. Why would I know it was him? He never even presented himself to us. You had to go out and check on what the noise was, and then once you were already out there,
I'm doing that regardless.
Trevor says, I think it might be milk. By that point, AD's already been out there for a couple minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm going to wait until AD gets done having whatever conversation he's having. Because if I go out there and you are just on my property, I mean, I'm just going to stay mum on this because I don't want to say anything that could ever be used against me. But you know how it's going down.
If you came,
I'm not playing games. I'm not going to wrestle.
But listen.
I'm not boxing you. Say punch out, bro.
If you came and me and you, if me and this nigga talk, and we talking this shit and you left off respect, keep it respect. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
He goes right for the clickbait title.
What I take from it was, you know what I'm saying? What I took from it was, okay, Milk respected my gangster. Yeah. I respected his gangster. Okay, to be continued with Adam. It is what it is. Yeah. I don't gotta fight this nigga.
Whole ass shit, though.
But I'm just saying, I don't like when niggas liking comments and niggas saying negative shit to me because I don't do that shit to nobody, bro.
Bro, you know what I don't like, bro? This nigga had and1s on.
Oh, see, look,
and ankle long shorts.
Now look, if you gonna disrespect the nigga, then that's you.
Hey, listen, these is ready at all times. At all times.
Where'd you get that from? I never.
That's from Rembo. Come on.
Ooh, yeah, he does do that. I like that.
No, but I wrote.
They ready to go at all times.
I wrote on his page because I seen a lot of people. Because the narrative is, oh, I'm security. And Adam sent me out there. Adam didn't send me out there.
We do have security who wasn't there at that time.
And let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it G. My brother is Adam's personal security. My blood brother, my real brother at the end of the day. Like I said, nigga, I make a lot of motherfucking money over here, bro. I don't have to come play Captain Save a Home and shit like that. And like I said, I'm going to say this again. I tell Adam all the time, don't
Adam
do certain shit.
Before, bro.
Fuck the squabble. I'm just saying, as a man, nobody has to sit there and say, oh, AD, you go. No, nigga, nah. I'm going to protect myself so I can get home to my children at any time. I don't know who the fuck comes in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before I let that shit happen, I knew that before I even took this took this position. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to fighting and doing all that, I told Adam, I said, hey, if you want to fight the nigga, whatever the fuck you want to do, nigga, we'll facilitate the shit. We'll get it cracking. If you don't want to do it, then that is what it is. I can't say nothing about that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's where it goes down to. But if a nigga, if you got respect and you say you got respect for me, keep it respectful. Keep it 100. Don't do the other shit where niggas is saying shit and it's making it seem like it's something else that is not. Because the truth of the matter is, the nigga came here, we spoke, the nigga left, and that was it.
What this reminds me of is the fact that when I interviewed Bosco, we talked about Milk. And what I said about Milk caused him to then DM me and apologize and basically be like, bro, I'm new on the scene. Like, I haven't been.
He did the same thing to me, but
videos. He fully watched that Bosco video and apologized. And I thought, I respect that. Like, I respect somebody who can admit that they were wrong and they misplayed a situation. That's cool that he apologized.
He unsent mine, though. He unsent it.
Because that interview, let's say that interview came out on Tuesday. Well, then Saturday, the clip from the interview comes out because we figure out what the clips and what the interview is going to be way ahead of time. So the clip from the interview comes out and it's titled, Bosco talks about his problem with Milk. Then Milk immediately goes on the fucking rampage acting like he hates me so much when he had just apologized to me like 5 days later, or 5 days earlier. I can't help but think that that's essentially the exact same thing that happened yesterday where you confronted him. You told him, this ain't cool. You should not be doing this. This is stupid. Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? He apologizes. He lets you know that he fucked up. He realizes. Then he immediately, he didn't even wait 5 days. He goes home immediately and misrepresents the situation through YouTube clip.
And what I don't like either, bro, he know I had to stick on me. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't put bro.
You said it.
Why would you upload that to YouTube, bro? That shit can be
Yeah.
used against me, bro, in any type of situation. You know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't visible at all, though, for real, though.
Good.
Yeah, but still, we're not
But-
in the kind of place
But
where.
what I'm telling you is,
what
my
if people
peripherals-
decided they wanted to wait outside and pull us over?
No, my peripherals though. When I walked out, all I first seen was the fucking cameraman. You get what I'm saying? A nigga that I ain't never seen in my life. So you feel me? I don't know what the fuck is going on when it comes down to that shit. And when I seen it was Milk, nigga, I wasn't gonna do nothing to Milk, cause Milk always, nigga, you show love, you got love for me. You feel me? Okay, cool. We could chop it up like men. You feel me? If you didn't like me, that would have been a totally different situation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like if a nigga came and see me and left off of respect, keep it that way. I ain't got nothing to do with Adam shit. I ain't got nothing to do with house phone shit.
Niggas
You know what I'm
be
saying?
doing whole
But
shit, though.
don't allude to like nigga.
Like it's smoke.
Yeah, like it's smoke when that wasn't it.
But to him, that doesn't even seem like anything out of the ordinary. To have an experience in real life where he has a conversation on some grown man shit, and then he immediately goes home and misrepresents the situation to make himself look good and to make somebody else look like a pussy who didn't even know that he was there, and also basically throws shade at you when you approached him on some manly shit. Let's be real. There are multiple people carrying firearms in this office every single day, and you're the only one who is going to give him a pass.
Wait a minute.
You're the only one who would have given him a pass.
And fuck all that. Nigga
He's
said,
so lucky that you're the one who went out
and
there.
nigga said, and I seen niggas say, "Oh, AD got registered." I don't have a registered firearm, bro. I've been doing this shit a long time. You feel me?
You don't have to say that.
No, I don't own a gun. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't own nothing at all. But I'm just saying, I don't have registered firearms. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? But I've been doing this shit a long fucking time. I'm really who I say I am from where I'm from. Every homie will vouch for me. It is what it is. And I got homies from Milk's Hood that love me, who really, really, really love me. So it's all, I ain't never jumped out and said nothing bad about this man. I ain't never shook my hand. I ain't never did that. All I don't like is that sideways shit. Don't like no comments, people speaking bad of me, because it's gonna make me feel like you being wishy-washy with me. You feel me? I don't fuck with that.
Hoes will be hoes, man. Let me
just finish this off real quick. That's why I always like felt even more disrespect about about him saying anything about me when I was the one who was watching his videos, showed him to Adam, and got him an interview even in the first place. So it's like, bro, you just came out the gate with problems with me because I was like, oh, I fuck with him, I fuck with his videos. I just don't necessarily agree with him saying the N-word, which is all I said. But
that is what started it, huh?
And then he just went out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? But then he did the same thing to me where he apologized and then unsent the message after the next clip came out.
The fact that is anyone in his comment section who's actually falling for this little shtick that he's putting on of like him being a tough guy or whatever, honestly, it's amazing.
It's not even about being tough.
It's amazing. It's shocking that anyone falls for it.
But it's not even about being tough. I just felt like it was no reason to upload that clip. You know what I'm saying? Because, and then too, it was the way that it's cut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
stupid.
Because like some people, some people thought it was a publicity stunt for the fight that was going on. And you feel me?
We should discuss that.
And it's bad that I fucking played around with Vail. You know what I'm saying? So the validity of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand how that shit may look.
People thought the shit with Adam was
But
fake.
I would say that the nigga did pull up, and this ain't the first time that he done pulled up to no jumper. So if anybody wants to know that,
but every time he leaves without doing anything.
I'm just saying. The first time.
Last time, what did he do? He went on Instagram Live?
Wait. I ain't gonna say that. The first time he came here, people stopped him from coming in here. The nigga wasn't even here that he wanted to catch.
Me?
No, he wanted to catch Pino.
He came the day that Pino came, but he came super early in the morning before Pino was there, even though Pino was all over LA looking for him.
Well,
what?
All I know is he did pop up.
The saga continues.
Wait. He did. I ain't gonna take nothing away from the nigga. He did pop up for Pino. Pino wasn't here though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't here either. Now he came for Adam this time, and I just happened to walk outside. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when that shit happened, everybody's in the fucking back. If anybody should have walked out, it would have been Trevor.
Listen. I'm not Adam Rich yet, so I'm not on no bougie shit. I'm still throwing hands, so he ain't come when I was here. That's all I gotta say.
Do you have a problem with him?
I don't got a problem with him. I got a problem with the way that he addressed me when like I said, I was the one who saw his videos, was showing love, and was sending his shit.
You bought the awareness.
You feel me?
Now,
So,
I don't think Adam should call people bitches and do all type of shit
Yeah,
like that.
that's a fact,
I don't think you should call people bitches
But I
unless
can
you
stand
want
on it.
No,
I'm standing on it.
But I'm saying, don't call nobody a bitch and
Unless
expect
you re-
unless you
No,
willing to go
I
there.
called him a bitch, and now he
okay.
got to do something about it. So do something about it. It's an open invitation. Catch me lacking. It's on you.
all right.
All right.
Where's it at? I'm waiting for it.
It is
I'm
what it
moving
is.
around the right way.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't got no problem with the nigga. Sometimes if the title looks good enough, I'll still watch his videos. I don't got no personal problem with the nigga. I'm just saying, if you gonna come here and all this other shit, it's like.
But see, I subscribe
coming out
to the
squabbling.
nigga. I watch the nigga videos and shit like that. You feel me? But when I'm involved with something, I'm very, very calculated. I look at every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if somebody is being halfway with me, I don't like halfway niggas.
Yeah.
It's either you like me, you don't like me. You fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. Because I only got two modes. It's either I fuck with you or I don't fuck with you and I'm ready to smash. You know what I'm saying? With anybody. I don't give a fuck.
You don't got a middle like, oh, I don't know this person. I'm indifferent.
No, fuck the middle
Indifferent
person.
is the thing. Well, someone you don't know.
Yeah, like you just somebody you don't know.
No. If you somebody who don't know me, listen. If you gonna comment something,
Yeah,
cool, that's different. But if you tell me and I'm assuming that we good with each other, you get what I'm saying? Because this is the situation. If he had a problem with me and that was addressed and I would have seen him, we would have handled this a whole totally different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's
So
what,
if it's love, it's love. If it's not, it's not.
but food.
But
That's,
Cub gotta address that shit
I don't know how.
and tell the truth about what really happened.
This is the fourth time I'm telling you. He's scared of you.
It's not. Listen, it's not about being scared. It's about being.
Okay,
It's about
okay.
being a man and stand. If
I know.
you a gangster, you supposed to stand up on gangster principles and shit like that. Nigga, I'm not gonna sit here.
There's
and
nothing gangster about pulling up in and1 shorts and ankle long
look,
basketball
now,
shorts.
See, now you
With a
dissing.
filmer
Now listen,
yelling.
you can't see. Look, now you being
that
sideways.
nigga
dissing the nigga.
should have put
Listen.
some Rocky music on.
No, listen. You being
I am the
sideways
tiger.
now. You being sideways now. Now you dissing the nigga.
Bro, he been dissing me since day one.
Shit
Bro,
funny.
Well, that's what I said. Since he been dissing you, do you got a problem with the nigga? Are you over it?
I'm over it. I really don't got a
I
problem.
have an important
But
announcement.
you know
to
me,
make.
I'm a crack a joke or two always.
I don't honestly like. I don't even feel like I have a problem with like. I have no
Who
desire.
got problems with anybody?
I don't have a desire to. I don't give a fuck about you. You're just some random dude who makes videos about me. There's plenty of people who make videos about me. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about him or whatever. Like I move around the way I move around.
And once again, I
because
ain't gonna nod my head, cuz.
I move around the way I move around
Is
because
this-
of the fact that I know that every once in a while there'll be a psycho fan who wants to
Yeah.
do some crazy shit. Happened to me before.
It's
happened again. It got handled.
I'm not gonna
but,
lie to you.
It don't bother me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of funny that like it's like a lot of the shit that the videos that he's making about you is about old ass shit, and it's like he's like acting like he's mind blown about some old ass shit that like already happened.
I
But
looked
if
at his channel today and realized, like, holy shit, he keeps making like
He's still making
I
videos?
had no idea. Like, I seen it months and months ago. I looked today. I seen like 10 videos I never seen before.
Wow.
I'm like, this dude really
But
just
when
sits around talking about
when
me
you
all
beefing with
day.
somebody, it ain't no
he's
rules
beefing
to
with
this
yourself
shit.
though. He's
Yeah, 'cause
beefing with
it's-
himself at that
I don't
point.
think I ever acknowledged it besides on this podcast.
Well, maybe we should.
You called him a bitch on Instagram Live, bro.
Did you really?
Yes, he did.
No, on Bootleg Kev.
And you said that on Instagram Live. If you don't sign the contract, use a hoe.
You did.
You
say
said
that.
shit
You
like
did
that.
say
Well,
that.
about the contract. Let's talk about the contract. So, he picked a bad time to make a move like this. I'm going to tell you why. Is because, number one, the amount of money that we had hypothesized giving him to get beat up by Pino was already a stretch. He was asking for an amount of money that I don't believe that he was worth, based on, you know, how well known he is and everything. I mean, the Pino and him thing, to me, I'm invested in it. I think it's interesting because I was paying attention on YouTube when Pino came here and basically called him out and got no-showed at the various places that he was trying to fight him. So to me, I would love to see that fight happen. I think the Pino would be his ass. So that was something that I wanted to make happen. But
You like the Squid Game leaders.
I have been encountered with
Literally.
some offers to make other fights happen that are way more interesting,
Fights don't matter.
way bigger as part of the No Jumper event. And as a result, and especially when you look at his behavior yesterday, it's like, do you really want to be doing business with somebody who's clearly
No.
so unhinged? To me, it's a no-brainer.
That's
Like,
not
I
even
can't.
unhinged,
He's
like-
not part of the boxing match.
That
It will
was
not
just
happen.
weird to do.
I told Pino that I would love to find a suitable replacement. So if people could please drop those ideas in the comments, not the chat, the comments, because the chat we don't see that's right now. But in the comments, let me know who you think would be a good fight for Pino, because we are trying to make that happen. But yeah, he's not. I can't, in good conscience, have anything to do with getting Milk on the fight card. So that's over. But I mean, that probably shouldn't surprise him. You know, if you're wanting to do business with somebody, you kind of have to put forth a certain degree of professionalism, and obviously he's just far, far removed from that. So I guess it's actually pretty convenient, because he probably wouldn't have done it anyway. But that's that. I think we covered that pretty well. I feel like we probably gave more time than he deserved, but you know, what can we do? How's fun? You all right? You playing Squid Game on your phone?
We are Gambo.
Like, I'm planning, dude, planning this pop-up is literally like making me about to have my head explode.
Really?
Yeah.
Pause.
What's the biggest issues?
Well, I got pretty much everything locked in. Security, you know, people to work the event. Most of the decorations, but the biggest decorations are the ones that I haven't locked in yet, which are kind of scary to
I
get in
fucking
close.
hate throwing events.
Yeah, it's
Just
the worst.
everything
It's the
goes
worst.
wrong. Always.
And I'm kind of doing it by myself. Like my partner is like, he's doing a lot of back end shit, like getting the t-shirts printed and getting the hoodies printed and like other shit like that we need. But I'm like, fuck, like this one thing I'm trying to get, the people aren't answering the phone. I'm trying to lock it in. But I got the DJ, I got security, I got pretty much everything else that I need.
We sliding.
We slide. Please slide.
Sliders.
Everybody at the office, please. Like,
Please slide.
I will.
I didn't go to Miami because I'm gonna support my boy.
Bro.
What were you gonna do in Miami?
Fresh and Fit
Fresh and Fit wanted me to-
they knew I was having a pop up, and they tried to fly my boy AB out so he wouldn't be here.
man in this watch.
Oh, that was the watch.
I lost my head value. I lost my head value.
That's what you get.
My
You're
value,
talking about Walter.
my damn value is gone now.
Walter paid somebody to snatch your watch. He's sitting at home.
Ain't nobody snatched nothing. First of all, relax.
Oh, Walter probably took it from you.
I was
Took it
gonna-
right off your wrist. Damn.
I was
Here we
gonna go too, man. They,
I just-
shout out to them. They 500K subscribers.
Hey, listen, just know, niggas was blammed up at Rolling Loud.
You probably shouldn't
I wasn't
say
getting.
that.
I wasn't coming off no watch. That's all I gotta say.
Don't, like, I feel like
I don't own nothing.
there's been a lot of stuff said today that I'm kind of feeling like, Jesus Christ.
Bro,
what
we
are you
letting
guys
it,
thinking
bro.
saying
We
that?
are the realest podcast on YouTube.
Maybe a little too real.
I don't own any guns, y'all.
I'm just saying, nigga. I was in GA like, let a nigga try me. I'ma catch a home fucking body.
Dancing with the blaming in the mosh pit. I'm just imagining Rolling Loud staffers seeing this. I'm not even thinking about the cops. I'm just thinking about the Rolling Loud staff.
What if I would've started-
specify that you were joking?
What if I would have started busting
House
in the air?
phone
I'm
is
joking,
Nobody
obviously,
had
dude.
that there.
What if I would have started busting in the air in the Playboy Cardi mosh pit?
Okay, let's change the topic. Why do we do this show loud? We're live. We're clearly doing a show live with someone who is not responsible enough to be on live.
It's called a joke, bro. Sorry.
Oh, good.
That was a good one, House phone.
That was funny, yeah.
That's a great one.
Come on, bro.
Tell me about the panel episode that you just did with T-Rail and 3 girls.
First of all, why did T-Rail leave with his bitch ass? But that shit was amazing.
It was
actually.
fun.
I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into.
You like Katana?
She was cool as fuck, actually.
She loves
I felt so bad. The girl that y'all spanked, I had to cut into her one time.
Why?
Dude, she was talking about how her boyfriend that she's been with since high school
Oh, we had them.
is the dick on her OnlyFans, and she doesn't pay him at all, doesn't cut him in on any
you
of the
decided
bread.
to make this part of your
She-
business?
Yeah, what do you
Okay.
mean? I'm for all the niggas that are slanging dick out there
That's
getting
good content,
unpaid.
though, because my attitude would have been like, whatever, which is not good content.
It's like, what, you just
if
get
you
in some
kind of
pussy?
rage out on her a bit, that's probably pretty good.
Oh,
content,
dude, I cut
man.
into her, dude.
I like that.
I was
That's
like,
the same girl that, like, didn't her boyfriend spit in her face?
Yeah,
on
slap
it's
her.
like, bro, you
And
got.
didn't I spank her?
one of the first Patreon episodes. Yeah, you spanked her with your awkward spanking style, and
I'm just
we
saying.
might hire him to do security
Listen.
or to spank.
Listen.
No.
There's no way you giving Lena free dick on video without
Bro.
getting broken off.
Plug talk. Top
He's a fucking pimp.
0.02%.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
Not
a
a pimp.
pimp.
I am not a pimp.
He's a legal pimp.
I am not
virtual
a sex
pimp.
trafficker.
Virtual pimp.
Everybody wants to call me a pimp, and I'm like,
You kind of moving like a pimp.
I'm just imagining the feds listening.
kinda-
He be like
He's
this.
a pimp.
He be like this. Me and my girls about to shoot some content.
I text like the feds are watching my text.
Bro,
because I'm terrified of some. Everybody's asking me like, "Yo, like how much the fuck Sky?" I'm like, bro,
Like,
no.
what?
Do not
They're
text me
really-
this kind of thing.
they
He
think
gonna
you-
be like,
they
sign
think you're
this contract for the Adam Conglomerate Corporation.
They think you facilitating pussy like that
I've had multiple rappers ask me, and I'm like, bro,
with the bag ready to go.
I mean, honestly, I think she's probably down to fuck a rapper just
For
on the
free,
strength
yeah.
of them being a rapper. So
She
I asked her
a-
if she was down to
she
fuck
a-
Dan Bilzerian, and she said yeah.
She asked me something that I would not say at Rolling Loud, and I was like, "You are gonna get your ass beat." Like if you
try to suck your
are-
dick?
No, not me. But
Oh,
like,
there's a rapper that she has a huge crush on that their baby mama will kill her. so-
literally
yeah,
literally.
like
Allegedly.
like she'll die, and then
No.
that'll really suck for Plug Talk. But,
Yeah, that would suck for your pockets too.
well,
How much you make over already?
and also she's my friend,
Is
and I
she?
love her.
Is she
Oh.
really your friend?
I love her
Oh,
You love her. Yeah, she probably made you so much money. Of course you love
in
her.
a family kind of way, but yeah, I love her. I brought her to cool Kicks.
You fuck your family.
It's a different kind of family. Lena's my family.
no,
Yeah,
that's your
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, but she's
That's your
part of my
wife.
family. And
She
I don't
is-
know if you know this, but I fucked her.
You did?
Wait, really?
Bro, actually, I've nutted 3 times today.
Who did you fuck today, Adam?
Savannah Bond. Coming soon to Plug Talk. You know who that is?
Yeah, no.
Say your famous saying. You say every week.
I'm Bond.
No.
Savannah Bond.
Say your famous saying.
What up, OG
Whoa.
Suicide? Ooh,
Fire.
and he came in. What?
He got a
Man.
fire.
He about to
hat.
win the hat battle.
Here we go.
Hey.
My boy.
I already won the hat battle.
Suicide,
Oh
you
my
ain't never
God.
had a hat like that
I'm-
before,
I'm-
my guy.
That shit
That's
goes
a fucking
Just- hey,
glitz
can you-
and
can you
glamour
tell the
factory.
truth?
huh?
Can you tell the truth? You seen my wall and it was too intimidating, bro?
Let's
Bro,
let
I have
Suicide
trash
talk
bags
about
full
it
of
from
fitteds.
They're not quality trash bags, though.
No, yes they are, bro. I've thrown
Brian
away.
Sebastian.
I've thrown away every like mediocre fitted like years ago. At 80, I've been doing this.
No, nigga.
I threw
you
away.
seen my wall.
I threw, bro.
Why
I,
are neither of you wearing your Parker hats?
I didn't even take one.
Wow.
Why do I want a hat with your baby on it? It's not my baby.
Because it's like a way of saying that you're like fresher than a baby's bottom.
Well, I want the
I'm so
T-shirt.
fresh,
I
it's
wear
like
the
a-
T-shirt. I want the T-shirt.
I'm so fresh
Wait,
that
where's
I've
the
only
Tony-
been out the womb for a year.
Where's the RP Tony Cat T-shirts? I need one.
I mean, we sold them online for a period of time.
Huh? No, you did not.
Do we have any sitting around?
Was I off the Zan back then?
That was like a couple months ago. Rest in peace to Tony Cat.
Rest
I
in
miss
peace
that
to Tony
motherfucker
Cat,
every
man.
day. We're getting
Wait,
a dog for
hold on.
Christmas though.
Yeah.
We're getting a fucking Labradoodle or some shit.
Shout out to my boy
Nah,
Brian
you need a
Sebastian.
pit bull.
Pit
The
bull
OG Suicide fitted is crazy.
That's hard.
with the helicopter. That's a chopper. I'm gonna die with my chopper.
I'm gonna die with my chopper like I'm Kobe.
Remember Meek Mill got canceled for that?
That was such a
He
like,
didn't get canceled.
that
Those were
line
bars.
wasn't even that
That
hard.
wasn't. That was a
Bars.
bad-
That was
a
not a
fucked
good
up
bar. Yeah,
Are you upset that you're no longer going to be able to drink cacti?
I was honestly that shit tastes like sewer water.
I don't think that I ever had it. You had
It
it?
tastes terrible.
Were you a White Claw guy ever when you were still drinking?
Nick,
I
I used to
never
drink
seen
White
you.
Claws here all the fucking time for the stream.
I forgot. You were mostly a liquor guy.
The
I thought.
cacti was so
I
terrible.
used to drink
though.
like 7 fucking.
I support anything Travis Scott does though. So
Because you're the kind of guy who, like, once a rapper has a few like festival bodies, you're like more into them.
bro, low key, when
That was.
I was turning up for the Playboy Cardi shit, I was barely one song in, and I was
You
like,
lost your fucking mind.
I was like, dude, like I could see how like I could just completely stop breathing right now and just pass
He
out.
really tried to start a mosh pit
In the club,
in
in the
the
club
club
part.
section of it. Niggas is like, this nigga tripping.
You should have took your shirt off and made the
Bro,
hose stop breathing.
I didn't give a fuck about what nobody had to say. I was waiting
And
on
that's
that
how
moment.
you lost the Rolex.
I'm about to buy a way better one. I'm about to buy a way better one this weekend.
Rolly gang? What if we're all in here with just crazy rollies?
I mean, let's do it.
I ain't bring mine.
You didn't bring yours. Did anybody at home notice that we're all rocking Complex Con fits?
Bro, I
And
got
ours are both from the no jumper cough syrup drop, but you came with the sicko that you
the
got.
rare sicko.
That's the one that you were fucking making the dude get on FaceTime to give you in the vlog, right?
No, dude, I didn't see. Look, you're always trying to.
I mean, that's what I saw in the vlog.
No,
You're like, I
didn't
made
make
him buy that for me in the vlog.
I didn't mean to say mate. That's my homie who designs for Sicko. He designed this. He told me even before Complex Con, go to the booth and I'll get you laced up. I'm like, for sure. So I got there. He called me on Instagram. Shout out my nigga Bari. He called me on Instagram and was like, go find the booth. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you, tell you who to ask. I went over there. The nigga told me to talk to some other bitch. I go talk to her, and she literally starts laughing at me. And I'm like, is this girl on shrooms or something? Or like she just laughed at me. And that was it. And then she was like, I don't know. And then the other girl, the girl Raven was there, introduced myself to her. I didn't realize it was her at first though, and I was like, oh my God, this girl is so fire. But
I saw the stinky pussy girl on Instagram for that.
that wasn't her.
Oh, it wasn't?
That was just a girl that looked identically like her. The other girl, I'll show you her Instagram.
Oh,
But
okay.
they look identical.
Because I was pretty shocked. I'm like, that girl had 200K?
No, but
Her
that
vagina was stinking like that?
But
That's
the girl,
crazy.
but that girl does have kind of
Yeah.
a lot of followers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll show you her page.
That's cool. I hope she never figured out that I was talking
I
about her.
hope she never figures that out. You're so fucking rude for that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
That smell was rude too.
Did you clip that into like a individual clip on
No.
YouTube? It's
The
like-
funny part too is that I texted
Girl
Lena.
at Complex
I
Con,
texted
vagina
Lena and told her,
stinks.
and she's like, I don't want any girls twerking on you. I'm like,
think she-
baby, this was like not a consensual
Yeah.
twerking. She just walked up and did it.
I don't think she.
She would have twerked on you.
She just did it.
No, I'm saying.
I think she was
Lena
just
would have whooped
twerking
your
in
ass.
the. She was just twerking in the
She would have
area.
smelled like the fish market for sure.
She was just twerking like in the general vicinity. I think.
If I fucked that girl and went home, I'm getting
Oh,
caught.
you
I'm
get
getting
caught
like
immediately.
that. Like, what does your fucking dick
Bro.
smell like a fish market?
What if it was something else? Like, it was really this? She really smelled like that?
I
That
ain't gonna
bad?
lie, I smelt it.
Were you even there?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there the first day.
you were
We were
probably
there
like-
together.
Yeah.
But
we
you were
were-
probably like 6 feet away. Have we even linked up with you at that point?
Yes, nigga.
Bro,
What happened, bro?
Me
You
and-
really losing your mind in your old age now.
It was a blur.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
a blur.
Where you at, rolling? I see you rolling this week.
bro, me and this nigga AD was literally cleaning up, collecting all bags. Are you joking?
Yeah, that was fun. I wish I had not been so antisocial and just stayed at our booth. I probably
You
would have
gotta-
got some
bro.
more gear.
Listen, if you out with AD and the whole squad, like, what do you need to be nervous about?
You want to know? speaking of
literally are
Combat
packing
Con,
niggas out.
You know what's dropping soon? My interview with Khalil of Wicked Thoughts.
Wow,
Super hard. Amazing interview.
Honestly, I want to hear
Fascinating.
the story.
Love this story. Great story. Ari Spears interview came out today.
I got to see that.
That
That's a legend right there,
He's one of the best impersonators of all time.
for sure.
his Tony Soprano. Did I say this last week?
Yeah.
you did.
Harry Spears.
Blame it on him. He is the worst with repeating stories.
Yeah, you're right.
I think we all.
I
I
Repeating
can't even
stories.
get mad at you because it's kind of like funny at a certain point. The more you tell it, it's like your grandpa. You remember like your
Yeah.
grandpa would tell you the same story 800 times?
You basically just told his joke and just tried to revert it back to me
What?
about you being a grandpa.
I was just making the point that you're worse.
Yeah, the worst one. We are Gambo.
You fuck with Monty Burns?
Monty, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
He got popped.
I loved it.
By Maggie.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Dude.
Oh, man. I hope Parker does some shit like that. Shoot an old man. Maybe I could be the old man. Okay, are we going to talk about some other fucking resoundingly important news?
Please, let's go.
I think the most interesting one, since it's about me,
Oh, I know where this is going.
let's talk about Sada Baby. Sada Baby went on Twitter yesterday. I'm going to read you these tweets. And did you spoke to him before?
I don't know if this happened before or after, but I'll let you speak right now.
These are the tweets, and I'm going to respond to it respectfully. I wasn't mad at you, blood, at Adam22. That interview you just did with Vlad, weird as hell, though. Speaking on shit I gave you no real insight to. N-words don't need to talk about me, and at Doughboy Official, if they don't know me, him don't have no issues anymore. Shit lame. And next tweet. All caps. And I'm still not mad at you, Adam22. Just wish you'd speak on me doing charity or anything else positive, big bro. You better than the rest of the media. You ain't got to talk about the bullshit all the time with me, cause you know me in real life, my ninja. And then, he had another tweet that didn't at me, but seems related. He said, "Certain just ain't worth it after losing my daddy. I'll speak my piece and be done.
I felt that.
Just simply done. Don't have to hold a grudge at all."
Yeah, and then he hit me.
Right.
And he was like, he basically was just like, it's fucked up. Adam talking bad about me and shit like that. And when it comes down to that, I feel like this somebody that you done open up the news for. Out of like all the rappers, I probably feel like you fucked with him the most when it come down to that. That's my homeboy. I know a house phone fucked with him. I know you fucked with him.
Hard.
And when he hit me about it, I was like, nah, I think Adam fucked with you. Like, it is what it is. But when it come down to that, I feel like a lot of artists, I don't think that that's kind of unfair that you did that to Sada.
Did what?
I didn't
because I can explain to you right
did
now.
You speak?
How,
okay, what did you?
What I did to him is not anything that I can apologize for. Because what happened? The first thing that happened is that he had
But
a
did
tweet.
you speak on a situation without him clarifying it?
He had a tweet that was basically saying something about trans people and something about a different rapper fucking with. No, that was mine. That's a personal. We can give you weed, but I've been tugging that thing all day. Where's the weed? What's the weed?
Finish the story. This is a great story.
Okay, so you can't roll blunt. Why did I even give it?
I'm finna pass it to somebody.
Give it to Josh. This is very relatable stuff. Pause the podcast live.
Okay.
Pass weed around.
Come on.
There was a tweet that he had about trans people and a different rapper saying a rapper fuck with trans people, whatever. Someone on the social media team posted, whatever. It was from earlier that day. So this is one thing that the No Jumper Instagram does. And if you fuck with me, you just kind of have to accept that we run a news Instagram account. It's not that different than Academics' account. I know Academics has people mad at him left and right because of shit that's up on his Instagram. Treat me the same way you treat him, where sometimes we cover stories. You might not like it. You might not like the light that you're necessarily cast in. And like, you could certainly hit me up and tell me if you think that the thing is wrong or that you've been misrepresented or whatever. And I certainly consider myself open to that. But in this case, it was a tweet from earlier that day.
No, what the fuck you say on Vlad?
Okay, and so that was what he was mad about in the first place. Then I went on Vlad and I was giving the context of that conversation that me and Sada Baby had when he asked about it, which was basically, yeah, I'm not going to delete a fucking tweet that you posted earlier and somebody on the staff posted along with an image of you. Like, that's just not, that's one of the things we do. If a rapper says something of note, that's what we do. On the social media account, it gets posted. Now, if you have a really good reason, if it somehow incriminates you in a court of law or some shit like that, okay, we could definitely be open to taking that down. But for the most part, it's like, I can't, he wants to act like me and him are close friends, right? Well, if you're my close friend, then you have to accept that you as a famous rapper, at times, our social media account will post news about you. And we will do everything we can do to be fair to you and to represent shit well. But it's like, you tweeted that. So stand on it. Like, you can't act like I'm a hater or like I'm so fucked up.
But where does the
Doughboy
Doughboy beef come in at? Because I don't know where this came from.
The Doughboy beef came up because...
No, I'm talking about him saying
in the
Adam
Vlad interview,
speaking about that.
In the Vlad interview, and for the record, he said the Vlad interview is weird as hell. In the Vlad interview, I pointed out multiple things that had happened that maybe didn't make Sada Baby look great, that I had specifically told the social media team not to post. I told them not to post about the Nicki shit because it was old tweets, and I felt like I don't want to be in the business of taking somebody that we fuck with and using their old tweets to shit on them or whatever. It's Beyonce, it's Nicki Minaj. I didn't want to fuck his shit up. So that's like, fair. There's an example. When the Doughboy thing was going on, I felt like that beef seemed a little too street, that I didn't really want to be covering a beef like that between two rappers that I fuck with, that I'm cool with, that I've interviewed, etc. When the situation was literally about like a crazy ass robbery involving guns and I'm not going to like reiterate the details of what I heard went down or whatever. I told the social media team, don't post that. Yeah. Now, fast forward a couple months, and like, keep in mind, Sada Baby fell out with Academics to the extent that they were ever cool and basically became like a punching bag for Academics, where Academics was wilding out on Twitch, going crazy on Sada Baby over the fact that Academics posted about the Doughboy beef, which If we had posted about it, I don't think I would have been doing anything wrong because it's a beef between two very, very well-known rappers. I think that's perfectly fine for us to post about. I extended him that courtesy.
And he made some crazy-ass claims.
And because it's a situation where he got fucking robbed at gunpoint, allegedly, and I don't, it's like I fuck with you. I don't want to be fucking calling attention to that. So, but he's mad at me. He's skipping over the fact that I avoided talking about the thing with Doughboy, which looked bad for him, basically, by all accounts. I didn't talk about the fucking old tweets. I didn't talk about, what's the other thing that I fucking point, the finger thing that, like, we all knew, we could all tell that he fucking is missing a finger. And I brought up the fact that we never posted about that. I've given him a pass so many times. He got mad because of the social media team posting one tweet that he had posted a couple hours before, and now he's acting like I did something that like disobeyed the rules of our friendship. It's insane, and I can't apologize for it because it's not a good argument. It doesn't make any kind of logical sense. I fuck with Sada Baby, but if you fuck with me and you understand that I run a media company called No Jumper where we cover news about rappers, that the media team posting about something that happened to you or that you posted earlier that day, it's just you can't ask me that. If that means that we're not going to be cool because our media team posted a tweet that you had posted earlier that day, then okay, we were never cool in the first place because that's just how this business works. That's one of the things we do. We post news. It's not any different than what Hot New Hip Hop or Hip Hop DX or any of these other platforms that I'm sure that you would go and do content with, even though their founders are maybe not as well known or as visible as me. But that's all I'm saying. It's like, there's no way that I could apologize or act like I did anything wrong because what I did was so obviously just something that we do.
I think that he thought y'all was more cooler than that, and you wasn't going to post him in any negative light. That's what I think. Why
that ain't fair though.
But it's literally just something that he had tweeted earlier that day. It's like painting him in a negative light would be like us taking a clip where something weird happened to him in a club that made him look like he got punked and posting that, and maybe the caption is like a weird context that makes it seem like he did some bitch shit or something. That's painting him in a negative light. We didn't do anything close to that. We posted a tweet from earlier that day of something he said. He's that mad at me over something that he tweeted. Now, again, I fuck with Sada Baby, and I don't have an issue with him, and if he wants to be cool, we can be cool. But if somebody wants to be cool with me and it's conditional on us not covering them, especially when I gave you hella passes, and people ask me, somebody hit me up from Rico Nasty's team trying to get me to delete the thing about her. She had some tweets that made her sound depressed after like the Cardi fans were beefing with her or whatever. I told her team, no, we're not deleting it. She's number one trending right now.
Do that. Adam don't take down nothing.
No, I do. I take down shit when it actually makes sense. The Sada Baby thing doesn't make sense.
Because I asked you to take the OT shit down, you took it down.
Oh my God. And then I had to put it back up later that day. I told you, I'm like, AD, this is like number one trending. You were brand new at that time, so that was a little different.
But now that I know it in the scheme of things, I was like, I didn't want that shit to look bad on nobody's side. And I'm like, us as black people, we look bad as a whole. Everybody arguing and doing this and doing that. So I was like,
the only thing that made me look crazy in that situation though was the fact that I went on Vlad and I had just taken it down for you, and then I'm on Vlad like the next day, and I'm explaining how AD asked me to take it down. You threw me under the
bus for that though.
No, I didn't. I said AD asked me to take it down, and I don't want to take it down. If it was me, I wouldn't take it down, but I can't like give AD a show, and then when he wants to take something down that maybe makes his friend look bad, I can't I can't tell AD no, like we're not going to do that for you. I have to be accommodating to that, even though I strongly advised you, like I don't think it's a great deal. Literally,
because I'm security.
A couple hours later, OT had merch of the thing that he was saying in the video that you just made me take down. He made merch. Then Yassi also made merch of the thing that she was saying. They both made merch of their slogans. And then we put it back up, and I'm like, AD, like, maybe next time this happens, just think about like how serious it actually is, because I know that you thought that this was like super serious and OT was going to get canceled for real. Really it wasn't that serious, but hey, lesson learned. That was a good time.
Yeah, you said it wasn't entertaining. Fuck you.
No, it was more like the things that happened afterward about it were entertaining.
Y'all niggas last week, I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, don't bring up Rittenhouse again. No. Don't bring up LeBron.
No, Adam Rittenhouse. We're going to leave that on last week.
Hey, I'll wear that with pride.
Yo,
Josh is like
Proud Boys.
No.
Okay.
We're not Proud Boys, and neither is Kyle Rittenhouse. Anyway,
Allegedly.
what was the thing? Oh. Did you guys see the video of the kid getting killed on O Block? I think A. Roy was his name.
Nah.
Give me my fucking phone.
It was crazy?
Well, because a lot of people are comparing this to the Rittenhouse situation.
Jesus.
But
Oh my God, I don't want to hear about
it
Rittenhouse.
happened on. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But it happened.
I don't want to see nobody get killed right now.
It happened
either.
on. Well, feel free to not look, but
Is it an open case as well?
well, the guy's dead. So.
If you really want me to watch it and react to it, I will.
Okay, so look at this.
Yeah, I did see this.
Go to my Twitter right now if you want to see this video that we're talking
I
about.
don't want to see no black man get killed.
So
man.
you see, he's just punching him.
So I watched this already, bro.
Oh, I seen that, bro. I don't want to see that.
You already saw it?
Yeah, I seen that.
That's not
I
something.
hate.
That's one of the craziest shits
I
ever
hate
seen.
that people fucking post people's demise, bro. That shit is weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't think about the families and the mamas and
Hey,
the,
listen.
you know what I'm saying? The kids that gotta watch
but
that
I
shit,
saw
bro.
a video of the girl who posted it allegedly getting her ass beat for posting
She
it.
needs to. You don't post people. That's fucked up.
And you live in that building. Like, I'm not saying that
Yeah,
like
it's
everybody who lives in that building is necessarily associated with this game.
Yeah,
And,
but-
and also, I mean, she could have like sent it to a group chat and boom, somebody else posted. So you know,
Just
you can't
some-
really
just
blame her,
like-
but damn.
I don't know. That video is fucked up.
It goes back to the Travis Scott shit I was saying. It's like, have decency, bro. Be a
Yeah.
fucking human being. Like, no mama wants
People
to see
want the
their
clout.
fucking
People want the clout
their
off.
son die on video and it's getting shared and people are talking about it
Yeah.
and commenting about it.
We both already have seen the video. All three of
Bro,
us
like,
already seen the
yeah,
video.
Like, that shit weak, bro.
But-
It's enough of that going on.
The question is, when you look at that guy, he's getting his ass beat, and then as soon as he walks away from him, leaving the guy on the ground, he pulls out the gun, shoots him like every last bullet. When you see that, like I don't know, like how do you feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you what, he's not
He's not getting
That's not
off.
a threat.
No.
It's not a threat.
That situation is not going to play out like your Lord and Savior Rittenhouse. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that one.
Hell no. Because the
It's
thing
not.
because he doesn't seem to be in imminent danger.
And yeah,
If
especially when somebody's walking away.
And that's the thing. Okay, if the guy is on top of him punching him and he reaches in his jacket and pulls it out and shoots him, then I think he has a chance of beating that shit on self-defense. But when he's walking away, I don't think so.
It's just it's an unfortunate situation that like like a fight turns into some shit like that. Like
I also want to know
it's never that serious where like somebody needs to lose their life, but I guess to them it's that serious.
I want to know what the fuck was actually happening in the greater context of that fight. Because
Hey, the nigga did tell him I'll put you down though.
right, but it's in O Block, right? Which is normally like I assume
I didn't know
their-
that. I didn't know
their
that's where it
ops
was at.
can't go there, right? So like you see the two dudes fighting, right? And then part of the reason why the guy gets off of the fight, the guy who ends up getting killed, the reason why he gets off him is because there's another fight going on over here, and he's almost like walking towards that fight before he realizes that the dude's got a gun pointed at him. So it's like
that shit was
like
fucked
what
up.
what happened? Like I want to know how they ended up scrapping and who the other guys were and stuff. I'm sure there's like a 1090 Jake video about this already, but I don't know.
Shout
That
out to 1090
clip
Jake.
fucked me up. I've been thinking about that shit ever since I've seen it.
Yeah, honestly, not having a Twitter kind of is like put my mind at ease a little bit. I only see shit like that when you guys send it to me.
I think about that all the fucking time. How like why am I doing this to my brain?
I'm kind of
when
tapped out, like
just following all these people on Twitter who are at the far ends of the political spectrum and just going to war daily, and it's like, why? Like, in what way do I benefit from reading this daily?
But that's why I had to get off that one website. Remember, I was watching all these fucking videos. Like
I think they took that site down. Oh, Hood Clips.
No, it's not Hood Clips.
Wasn't it?
No, Hood Clips is funny shit.
It was something like that, wasn't
Grind face.
Shout out to Grindface, man. I fuck with Grindface.
it? Fuck, what? No, Hood Site.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to try to not talk about it. I wonder if they're back up. It was just, it's like you look at World Star and you see all those fight videos and you think that that's actually like the fighting that's going
fuck
on.
you, nigga.
Like that's the worst shit that like World Star posted the worst shit that they could find. Then you look at Hood Site and you're like, oh, World Star is turning down so much shit because there's people getting their faces cut off.
Yeah.
And AD and Vel are just both sitting here just,
Yeah.
Y'all watching this on stream?
smoking a pipe. No,
I ain't gonna lie.
You put that on stream, you're going to prison, bro. That was fucking,
For like
no.
for like 2 days, me and Vale just like watching.
Of
this
course,
shit.
you and Bill were bonding.
2 days. Like, imagine you just sitting here for 2 days straight.
not
without-
full 2 days. Full
Just like
straight.
not leaving the
Watching
office,
crazy
just staying
shit.
here.
But I was with you guys and I watched it for maybe 10 minutes.
Half
and
the
then-
office was grossed out. They're like,
Yeah. The whole office walked out before you guys, and it was like you and Vel were having like an endurance contest
Y'all-
to see who could watch this the
y'all
longest.
used to let me
That's
get
probably
away with
exactly
a lot of
what they
shit
were
when I
doing.
first got here. The line, y'all used to let me get away with a lot
Drunk
of
as
shit.
fuck every day.
The fucking line was very loose around here.
I would like to send a big shout out to our newest recruit. Oh, also, even before I do that,
Who's our newest recruit?
Before I suck Sharp's dick, I want to
Pause.
say congrats to Lil House Phone with his new show,
Disconnected.
Disconnected.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
Dropped Thursday.
Hey,
Lit.
new episode this Thursday.
Blasey,
Pot Lord.
and Yahaira,
Yahaira.
Hair is permanent.
his fiance.
I mean, you
That's
know.
your fiance? You finally admitting it?
No, I got a whole ass girlfriend.
What?
I got a whole ass girlfriend.
You're the only person who
family.
could just have a girlfriend and a family, and we
I got
just
a whole
don't- we have
family.
No idea.
I got a whole baby.
And thank you for
I got a whole baby
shouting
mama.
me out on Disconnected.
Hey man, shout out to my boy A Dizzle.
Hey, my nigga S.B in the background too, man.
Is he the jujitsu dude?
Yeah, the jiu-jitsu
Wow.
dude. Hey, come in here, Doc.
Hey, are you guys all right? I need both of y'all. Actually, I need everybody. Wait, real quick, where Trev at? I just did the VBC.
I did the VBC too.
I
Watch
did the
that now.
VBC last week after I did the Disconnected first episode.
I might tap in with my first ever VBC episode tonight because I am thinking about maybe
Interviewing T-Rail?
interviewing T-Rail.
You know you need to interview T-Rail.
Maybe.
Shout out to the VBC. Well,
Shout
I
out to
just,
VBC.
just did that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel in the future the VBC got to come with no jumper because that was a dope ass interview, bro.
What if imagine
Yo.
imagine the VBC had a bonus episode or Tent Talks had a bonus episode on No Jumper.
That'd be amazing,
Wow,
actually,
imagine.
bro. The meat.
I think 10 Talks and VBC is eligible to.
What
like,
about
come over
BBC?
there. Pause, bro.
the
Come on,
me.
man.
Look. The
No,
me
no,
and T-Rail panel. Amazing.
Bro, when we do Plug Talk, our sound guy is black.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa.
Okay,
Wow.
the story's not over. That's just the beginning.
You don't say so.
The other day we do an interview.
Okay.
And as soon as the interview is done, he comes over to me and he says, and he's a very like quiet sort of, very very normie kind of guy,
Quiet nigga, huh?
He comes over to me. He says, "Adam, what's BBC?" And I told him, "Oh, it's big black cocks, my friend." And
The black cameraman came over to you and asked you what is BBC, man.
Yeah, I never thought that would happen to me.
I don't know
But
if I
it
believe
It
you.
was a rewarding experience. No, I can go. I'll get him to testify right now. You want me to call him?
Testify.
It's on the court, no, on the podcast.
Adam
not
Rittenhouse. Oh man, yeah. Please.
When I testify, I'm not going to cry like Rittenhouse.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you about something that you said in the group chat that you did yesterday or the other day?
Yes, you can, my friend.
Can I name drop?
Go for it.
How was the Chromos situation?
I left right before that happened.
She came in here like half
so
fucking
fire.
naked.
Them
And-
things be thangin'.
It's not out yet, but her Patreon's going to be dropping soon. She was getting. I made her give Duno a lap dance.
I seen that.
You should have made her give me a lap dance.
Oof. I would love that. I would love to pay her to fuck you.
There goes the pimp.
That's not me.
There goes the pimp.
That's me as
Okay.
a John. I'm
okay.
a John.
All right. Out of everything you ever said, with your stinky porn shit, that's one thing I might be down for.
Honestly, how do you guys feel about me for Christmas bonuses?
We should've
I
raw
buy you
dogged
both
that.
prostitutes.
No.
No,
No?
not at all.
Oh, because you're both in relationships.
You should have raw dogged it.
What if I ask you?
Where is my bonus?
What if I ask you this question off camera?
Then
the
I'll have a
same
different
shit.
answer.
How many prostitutes? You
Yeah,
say?
how many? You son of a
But that's a
bitch.
thing that like a lot of dudes do together that we have never done.
Bro.
What? Fuck
bro.
bitches?
No, prostitutes.
Fuck bitches, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Bro, the homie, I'll be kicking it with him at his crib. It'll be like,
Shout out to your homie too. What's his name? I fuck with that nigga.
who? Oh, my nigga Kendall.
Kendall. I like
Yeah,
Kendall, man.
yeah.
Solid
Kendall is the
nigga.
homie,
Shout
bro.
out to Kendall from Succession as well.
No, but
I still gotta watch.
look.
gotta
Every time I be,
I heard it's fire.
It's the
every
best.
time I be with the homie, first of all, he's like a stupid rare like art collector. Like he got all these like rare cause pieces.
I just realized we didn't do our second ad. Oh, they didn't send the script over. Sorry.
There you go.
Okay, keep going.
There you go. Shit. I have a homie named Joam. Shout out my nigga Joam. Bro, remember back in the day, like you go to the South Bay Galleria and they had like the raccoons like tails that you could buy and like clip them onto you. Bro, he made those back in the day. Whoa. He said he made his first $1 million off those.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Like,
How many raccoons did he kill?
A lot. A lot.
Oh, they were fake.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I was supposed to even say that.
Rittenhouse.
Look. This is my homie. He's a rare art collector. Like that's my nigga. Like I look up to this nigga. Like, you know, like I never say that about anybody. So anyway,
taxidermy.
Every time, bro, he literally got so much. He has so much taxidermy shit, bro. Like literally deer. Like horses, all types of shit.
That shit ain't creepy to you?
Yes, it's very creepy. Look, anyway.
I used to always say I was going to do that with my cat.
He always be trying to get me to go to Hong Kong, that place in Tijuana.
Oh. For a second, I was like, no, Hong Kong.
Not Hong Kong.
Not in Mexico.
No.
Okay, what is it, the club or something?
It's a strip club where they got just the baddest Mexican bitches in Tijuana. Ooh. And you could pay like, $100 to go fuck them upstairs.
Done that before, to be honest, but... I don't think it was there, but it might have been. Honestly, it was a big ass strip club in Tijuana.
The homie fucked these bitches at Booby Trap after.
Booby Trap is booming.
After the club in Miami.
Me and my ex.
He said he paid $700 for both of them. That's nothing.
Back in the day, me and my ex go to we go to Tijuana. We proceed to buy coke at the bar and get super fucked up.
I'm glad fentanyl wasn't a thing back then.
Name?
My homie?
You said you and your homie.
I was with a girl.
Oh.
You should be.
Did I say my homie?
Wait,
I was with a girl.
You were with the girl, and you and the girl bought prostitutes?
We drove to Tijuana.
Shit.
We go to a fucking Mexican strip club. I'm gonna give you the short version of the story, but basically, yes, she ended up fucking balling out and buying chicks to fuck in the strip club. I thought it was the hottest thing I'd ever experienced in my life. It blew me away.
That is it.
We spent like 2 months inseparable after that. Somehow, like fucking these prostitutes together, it brought us so close together. And I had a condom. Actually, that was before I really hated condoms, because I did have a condom on.
You fucked a bunch of prostitutes raw?
No, I had a condom.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
Have you ever fucked a prostitute raw?
I believe.
No.
You a damn liar.
I don't know.
The way you said that, nigga said.
Yeah, you seem like you thought
I
about it.
have chronicled my prostitute dealings on the podcast many times. There was the time I got jerked off / sucked up through a condom by 2 Chinese women when I was out in China. And then there's this time that I went to the Tijuana strip club with my ex and she
That
paid.
sounds like the lamest experience of all time.
Oh, it was so stupid. I was looking down at my dick while they're both going back and forth, just like, this is so dumb. Why did
You're wearing a condom.
Why did I spend $60 on this?
Oh, it's just $60.
60 for 2 girls.
That's nothing. That's like a lunch.
It's a bargain.
They kept trying to suck my nipples, and they
Black Friday,
they were wiping my nipples down with these alcohol rubs.
Oh, you should have let them get lit.
So stupid, bro. And they were changing the
Was they
condom
sucking
in
balls?
between.
Were they sucking nuts?
No. They were changing the condom in between sucking it. I'm like, this is so dumb. I can't.
Yeah, all that latex in their fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So waste of
Damn,
fucking time.
that's lame as
So
fuck, bro.
dumb.
But it's not really a waste of $60 to get your dick played with.
It felt
for
like
60?
a waste.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 30-30.
That's
It
a
felt
good deal.
So dumb. Like I just don't want to get sucked off through a condom. Even fucking with a
You
condom
can't just
sucks.
pay. You can't just pay a little extra to be like, let me take it off.
I mean, I'm sure that there are places
They
in
were like
China
80.
where they'll do that, but this place.
Adam Rittenhouse would have said
100. Yo,
Dance, bitch.
Oh, no.
We're not talking about that.
No.
I'm not, I was just-
I don't believe that shit, man. Nah.
I'm about to go home. This has been no jumper. I can't, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Oh, wow. Actually, I'm surprised she included this, but I really wanted to talk about this. Did you see what Billie Eilish said about fucking porn?
No.
What, did she never watched it before or something?
She said it's despicable. Let's read this.
She hates you.
She hates
Oh,
me,
yeah. She
probably.
probably thinks you're the worst. She would never give you an interview.
Whoa, look at this other story. Tom Holland says he farted on Zendaya while filming Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's fire.
That's the girl from Euphoria?
Her name was Zendaya, nigga.
Yeah.
She got farted on?
You know Zan Princess? Her
Yeah.
song is on Euphoria.
Really?
Swear to God. Yeah.
Under the
Euphoria is
name
fire.
Zan Princess?
Swear to God.
That's her rapper name? Damn. That's my bestie.
Isn't that hard as fuck?
Why did she put No Jumper in her bio?
Because I brought her to like one live stream.
That nigga house phone soda and slide.
I like a girl who's, that's all it takes. We hang out here once, I'm putting it in the bio.
hey, wait, somebody bring the
coochie
packaging
runs?
right there. Yeah.
Nah, because somebody I talked to was like,
Somebody go get it,
Somebody I
please.
talked to like thought that I managed her, and I'm like, what?
Like some OnlyFans shit?
No.
Sign her No Jumper Records.
Music.
Or like manager of some music? Oh,
If she's on
sorry.
Euphoria, maybe we'll sign her. I watched one episode of Euphoria.
I
I
think,
watched the whole thing. It was fire.
You liked it?
I think her song might be platinum off that.
Platinum?
I swear. That's what she.
The only bad-
allegedly.
Like your watch that you lost at Rolling Loud?
The only bad thing about Euphoria,
We're gonna get
I'm like,
flagged for the
I hope-
coochie
Really?
runs. No, we'll probably be all right.
No,
All right.
hey,
Okay. I don't think so.
If we get blacklisted for the coochie runs, fuck it.
I'll just leave it.
I support coochie runs.
I support Coochie.
Billie Eilish says she consumed so much porn as a kid that it gave her nightmares, and the mental effects of her addiction have now hurt her in her adult love life.
I kind of felt that.
The 19-year-old singer spilled the beans Monday on SiriusXM's The Howard Stern Show, sharing her experience with violent porn and its impact on her life. I think it really destroyed my brain, and I feel incredibly devastated that I was so exposed to so much porn. Billie clearly hates it now, saying, I think porn is a disgrace. I used to watch a lot of porn, to be honest. I started watching porn when I was like 11. She says that watching abusive porn not only caused her to have trouble in the bedroom when she began having sex, but she also believes watching it caused her to have sleep paralysis and nightmares. She now says that she is angry that porn is loved and mad at herself for thinking it was okay. The first few times that I, had sex, I was not saying no to things that were not good.
You're like, punch me in the face.
It was because I thought that's what I was supposed to be attracted to.
Adam's shit.
As far as her love life, she says it has been hard being a celeb and finding love, saying that people are either terrified of you or think that you're out of their league.
And she's young as fuck, bro. Like she's like 19,
19.
like,
She's talented as fuck.
It's just crazy to think that, because when I was 11, bro, I was dying to see a boob. Like I was, my friend found a fucking stack of
dying to see a
pornos in the
boob.
woods. I used to go look at the pornos in the
Fuck
woods.
that. They used to have some shit called True Sex on HBO. Niggas would be like, trying to find something.
BT Uncut, lit.
BT Uncut for sure. Tip drill video for sure.
I feel bad for her because it's like I don't think kids should be watching that shit at 11, and I don't think
Especially-
it should be so normalized. But the question is like,
What
obviously-
age would you consent porn for kids to watch?
14, yeah.
13.
It's the first.
Fuck,
it's
no,
the first
no, no.
teen.
13.
It's the first teen. It's the first teen.
Well, because this is the thing is you're not supposed to. Look
I
at
say
porn.
17.
You're
not
looking-
supposed to.
You're not supposed to see porn until you're
17.
18.
That's not realistic though.
But realistically, when are kids gonna find porn? They're gonna fucking find
Okay,
it.
how
They're gonna
about
find
this?
it early as
Soon as you-
possible,
soon
right?
as you
have a
get-
phone?
Soon as you
If
get
you have
into
a
high
phone-
school, you shouldn't look at it in middle school.
Bro, if you I'll give you that. I'll give you that. If you have a phone, you're gonna fucking be able to find that shit.
Yeah, nowadays now.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to be a kid and have a phone because the first thing I ever saw
And you be
on the internet,
and you be posting porn on your Twitter.
the homie got AOL.
Yeah,
No, I
you-
don't actually. I never posted porn on my Twitter. I post
That's cap.
links to porn, but I don't.
Nigga,
ever-
weren't you getting your ass eaten on Twitter and it went viral?
on Lena's, but I didn't even retweet it. I didn't even retweet
That's
it.
why you got Linda's shit deleted. You a piece of
She didn't
shit.
get her Twitter deleted.
Bro, that girl's a piece of shit from earlier.
Who?
This bitch from the fucking
okay.
panel.
Let's stick to the porn.
I'm sorry.
Also,
You mad she
it's
gonna pay her
porn.
nigga?
you
Yeah,
don't
she
know
don't pay
how
her
much
nigga.
she's making off OnlyFans. What if she's
Bro.
making like a G a month?
Bro, if she came on here, I know she's making bread now.
That's not necessarily true. Sometimes girls come on here and it doesn't really blow
If they don't
up.
sign to Adam, it's
Well,
different.
stop bringing weak ass bitches. I be trying to bring the
We
bad
blackball
bitches.
them. If they don't sign, we blackball
Listen,
them.
listen. Listen. Y'all be telling me when I be having bad bitches lined up and y'all be like, oh, we got schedule already full. And then I see the next 6 episodes and they all be weak ass bitches.
But
Like,
it's
come
not
on,
like
bro.
we film a bunch of episodes and then we're like, oh, let's not drop those. Let's get hotter girl. It's like, bro, how much are we supposed to do? We already drop one a week.
Let me bring the better bitches. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, go right ahead. We're not stopping.
Let me bring the better bitches. Let me do the better merch. Like, come on, man. Let me get up in
do
there.
the next merch line.
Come on.
We about, if we do have a store, we may or may not have a store.
High rollers, no jumper collab. Let Jason.
I'm not getting sued.
Sued.
Aren't you scared of getting sued?
Never.
I didn't even know that was a thing until you told me that that's a
Well, I feel like
potentially looks too much like another shoe.
I changed it enough.
This is a nice classic original shoe.
I changed it enough to where
You told me you
it's
were scared
different.
of getting sued. Maybe I shouldn't reveal that.
Maybe I
Adam
was just,
Rittenhouse. You go again.
right like that.
How is me snitching
Can you play
on
the
him,
Law
Adam
and Order?
Rittenhouse?
Can you play the
Rittenhouse
Law?
didn't snitch on anybody.
But yeah,
Where are the donations? Let me read the donations.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Also, I'm stupid hungry.
Really? You
And
should eat a dick.
I got a Firebird chicken coming.
right now,
He
today,
came today.
Let's go.
finally,
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Zendaya again. Fucking farted
Nigga,
on.
we don't give a fuck about Zendaya getting ported on.
on.
I want to see Spider-Man.
I
Fuck
want to
that.
read this.
Go ahead.
You don't read it?
Zayenda's in the Spider-Man
Go
movie.
take your pee pee and then come back.
Pee
and
pee
you're-
poo poo.
And you're not gonna know about her getting farted on.
We
Beep,
are
beep, beep,
gumbo.
We are farting. Tom Holland says that he farted on Zendaya while filming Spider-Man No Way Home during an interview on SiriusXM Friday. I farted. Yeah, I farted on her, unfortunately. It's tough. The suit's tight. The harness squeezes it out. It turns out the fart wasn't subtle either. Zendaya says it was very obvious.
She seems like she got a cute little pooch.
She even felt the rattle. As for how Holland handled it, he says he confessed right away. No, I fessed up. I immediately was like, sorry about that. That's my bad. The awkward moment came during a stunt that involved Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon swinging through the air with Spider-Man. Earlier this month, Holland and Zendaya appeared on the Graham Norton show. Zendaya. And joked about how their height differences affected filming on the new Spider-Man film. Why do I care? Oh, there's a particular stunt where Spider-Man swings us on top of a bridge and he places me there. Because of our height difference, we were attached so I would land before him. Okay, that was a little too much. But if you were cast in a major motion picture, would you fart on your leading lady?
If I'm in a Marvel movie,
I'm farting wherever I
I'm
gotta
farting
fart.
all day.
I'm farting wherever I gotta fart, bro. Wherever I'm letting it rip is where it's at.
My girl always points out that the first night that we dated, I farted a lot in my sleep.
You was nervous?
No, I was just farting.
The first time
I
y'all,
fart in my sleep a lot, period.
the first time y'all met, y'all niggas went on a date, and then I hung out with y'all until like 6 a.m, bro.
No, that wasn't that day. That was like the
That was
second
the first time.
That
you
was
went
the
on a
second
date
time
with
I hung out with her.
Really?
No, because the first night I hung out with her, we went to the Gangsta Boo Jackie Chain interview.
Yes, bro. This is the
Then
same
we
night.
went out to eat. Then we went back to my house, fucked, went to sleep.
Okay. Well, one night we were up very long.
No, I remember that night.
Y'all too?
Yeah, Atlanta. He had just started hanging out with her.
Cocaine days.
Yeah.
And my this other girl that I used to kick it with, this porn star girl, was there, and I was trying to finesse the threesome.
Yeah.
And both of them texted me back and said no. So
Yeah.
Lena said no, and the other girl said no. So I failed on both accounts. So that was cool. I got better at it after that. Chrome has though.
I'm so mad. I'm so jealous. Anytime you taint a girl, I'm just like, I could never look at them the same again.
I don't think it taints them. I think it improves them.
Every
if
time I
anything.
see him, I just see a big ass thigh with tits.
I have to go to the doctor Monday.
Big ass thigh with
gonna
tits.
try to get it
Shut the
drained.
fuck
Pussy
up.
thigh.
I'm gonna try to get it drained. Can you refresh this? Is this the most recent donation was 54 minutes ago?
Hey,
You want me to read?
I might not be streaming for that long tonight. I'm gonna stream for like 2 seconds.
1 hour ago, someone said Charleston White got murked. I assume that's a joke. Poker Tokers. I like your name. What's the one below that say? Oh, Vampires for Hire said, only taking interviews from House Phone from now on. Adam missed his chance. LMK, if you want me to
Okay.
pull up to Disconnected, first episode was fire. That's Vampires for Hire. How do you feel about that?
Shout out to the Vamp Life.
Shout out to my boy Michael Metrug, who always donates, who donated $10 and said likes are free. Hit that like button. Intune said, AD soft, bro. Adam changed your life. You can't bang for him.
Prove it.
You can't bang for him?
Hey, if you think I'm soft, prove it.
Yeah. Samaj sent $20. No message. That was nice. Free El Chavo sent $5. Said Yuri would be perfect opponent. For who? Skinny from the Nine? Free El Chapo said Academics got a gun pulled on him. Yeah. But that girl's like doing a media tour saying that it didn't happen.
I heard that was cap.
She said that she had a gun, but that she didn't pull the gun. Whatever. My G, AD.
Bam girl just text me.
This the Armenian homeboy that said, what's up in NoHo? It would be a blessing to be the first Armenian from the streets to be on at the end of the day.
Shout out to my Armenians. And my nigga S. Dot's here too. You feel me? Hey, yeah, bro pulled up on me, bro, when we was in traffic, man. I fuck with him.
That guy, Alex Kashishin.
Yep. Shout out to Alex.
Damn, okay. Samaj said, love listening to the podcast at work. It makes the day fly. Appreciate you, bro. Mechanical Flip said, have you guys listened to G-Mo Ski? He is fire. I'd love to hear his story in an interview. I haven't heard him. I don't think. Isaacs sent $5 and said Lambo. Okay, $5 is at least part of a Lambo. Maybe we'll be able to afford a Lambo if you keep donating $5. Free El Chapo said, academics caught lacking. What is that a reference to the gun thing? I don't know. Chelsea Rodriguez sent $5 and said, I'm concerned about Duno's health. Can y'all get him on y'all's weight competition?
That's fucked up.
What?
What she said?
What?
Don't do the homie like that.
Who? Who said what? Saying what? Oh, about Duno. Chelsea said that. He's concerned about his health. I didn't even know that was going to be controversial.
Don't do the homie like that.
I
What did he say?
You know.
No, it was bad.
I just want to thank Jesus up above.
You don't believe in him. You believe in
coming
Rittenhouse.
down.
You believe in Rittenhouse. Don't play with my God,
Well,
nigga.
one is real and one's not. But I want to thank
Jesus.
Jesus for coming down and blessing you two with the gift of sobriety this year, at least temporarily. Hopefully for a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good improvement. I was sick and tired of being the only sober guy in here. I think do you feel like now we're more on the same level?
I feel like just in general, I feel like a lot of more like family camaraderie, you know, just us togetherness, you know, broed up.
We got to go to Vegas.
I'm doing a pop-up.
We're going to go to Vegas and we're going to live the sharp life.
Tucker, the toe sucker. That's the best
That's
shit.
the best line I ever heard.
Best line.
Hold on, wait. Let's do this. Let's do this No Jumper High Rollers collab and do it in Vegas.
Bro, you got to do a collab shirt with Sharp. You put his face
easy.
with the high roll. You're telling me he don't look like a high roller, bro? Him with like
He is the pimp.
Him, but on the
Yeah.
shirt he's like a blackjack dealer.
Oh man.
And all the cards
That's a
have
great
different
idea,
girls.
actually.
Tucker, the toe
got-
sucker.
you-
Different
Give me some-
opponents that he has slayed. He got
kinda-
Blue Jasmine. He got Big Church. He got fucking Rain City Kitty.
Yo, he was on that nigga's head. Like I thought they were about to start fighting at one point.
And you know it's real too because
You kinda gotta squabble
they
a nigga
only
and he talking to
fought
you
for
like
a
that.
half hour, but then they were sending me videos of them still fighting afterwards for like another hour.
Trev, why didn't you record them fighting out there?
Yeah, what if it went left? That could have been fun. AC sent $5. Said, when is the Slime Cito interview? I saw you followed him. He's a legend. We need that. We did talk about it a while ago, and he said that he was gonna pull up and do it at some point. All you got to do is DM me a week in advance. We can make it happen. Maybe not even a week. Tito II said, interview Yeet. Yes, I would like
Yes,
to. I
please.
have spoken to him. He said that
Really?
he wants to wait to do another interview. I feel like
Please.
by the time he does do another interview,
He's gonna be outta here.
He's probably going to go do a Breakfast Club interview or a,
He's gonna be out of here, yeah.
I don't know. But if he wants to do a fire interview with me and Little House Phone,
Please.
tap in. Yeet. Corey,
I got all the info.
Corey said, RIP OTF A-Roy. A lady got jumped for releasing that video. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I heard that. Joey said, Adam, you dissed my security uniform a few years back, so you owe me some Lightning 4s.
You owe him the force.
I think he's lying. I don't think I would normally feel comfortable doing that.
Lightning 4s are the shoes that you bought, Kiki.
I know. That's what he's making a joke about. Fudge Willie said, interview B-Love.
Fudge
I like
Willie,
that idea.
Order up.
Shout
like
out to
that.
Fudge Willie
You've
for
got
being
mail.
the VBC's first super chat donation.
Really?
Yep.
Bro,
Wow.
Fudge Willie is a fucking legend, bro. We gotta sign Fudge Willie. You talking about signing
Just
people?
leave your poop alone, Fudge Willie. We good.
I probably would have already signed him if it wasn't for him handling his own poop and spitting on his own titties. Oh, yo, you guys want to hear one of the craziest
No.
things I ever heard in my life?
What?
Listen to this. All right. I'm not going to say her name because it's fucking disgusting, but there's a porn star girl that me and my girl are friends with, right? And she is married to a guy.
You already know. No.
He's a large African-American man, right? And she told me that one time they're joking around, right? And he wipes his ass and then is trying to like, she's not looking, so he's trying to like take the fucking shitty toilet paper and put it under her nose so that he'll basically be able to like punk her by getting her to smell it. She turns her face and it gets on her face. So then she gets mad, obviously. He feels bad, so he runs over to the toilet and he scoops up some of her poop and puts it in his mouth to basically, like, I don't know, I guess, like, say sorry. She's really telling me this. Like, she told me this right before the Plug Talk interview started, and then I was like, let's not talk about that on the interview because that to me is just a little much.
You always know how to ruin some shit.
I'm opening your mind.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, you said that. You said that in the Bootleg Kevin interview that Adam is really opening your mind sexually,
No.
which I personally think is a pause.
No.
That's a pause if you ask me.
I'm done for today.
Alex Lopez said, did you interview Fumes, the engineer, while he was in LA? No, but he did a piece of content with our guys out in London. Samaj said, $20, you guys are dope as fuck. Poor Boy Drip sent $5, said, Adam, you need to interview Alex Ernst, YouTuber, and AWAGS from Pittsburgh, California. I don't know them, but that sounds great. Curly Cake said, re-interview Lil Skies. That's a cool idea. Tell him to tap in. Go back down. I think I missed one. NH Paradox, yeah, they sent $4.
You just go back and just start re-interviewing every old
Let's do it. We gotta get Lil Xan back in here. NH Paradox said, I think I wasn't specific before. Would you ever interview Korn and Limp Bizkit?
That would be crazy.
That would be great. I think Lil Xan should have a show on here weekly. Don't you think he should have a live stream?
Yes.
Or would you be down for Lil Xan to guest on an episode?
And Xan Princess? Oh. The collab show?
Who else? Who else got Xan then?
I don't know, me. I'm in there.
You got a Xan tattoo.
Yeah, I do.
Scroll back up. Let me see if I missed any.
I'm glad you remember that. That's why I can't fuck. That's why I can't fuck Kelly K on OnlyFans. Cause somebody gonna see the Xan tattoo and know it's me.
You'll be all right.
I got.
Play World Vision Network says, shout out to Juice and Isis. We in bed now watching.
What?
I'm about to go in on her.
Okay.
Who are you going in on? BK710 said, have fun. Tell some Orsini stories.
Oh my God.
Anyway, this has been the No Jumper Show. I don't know who that is. So.
The Medici, not the Orsini. It's down. Just know it's around the corner. That's all you need to know.
What is it?
The most ratchet apartment buildings in downtown LA.
Oh, the goth boy ones?
No. This is like the scammer EDD niggas like.
Bro, there was
trappers.
one that I went to that Peep and fucking Tracy were at and shit. That was like the most hellhole ass place on earth. We're almost done. Oh. All right, we done.
I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. I never related to, bro. That's one of the hardest.
That song is fire.
That's one of the best songs. Like,
you're streaming after this?
We could have been super.
I'm only gonna go for like an hour or two, so y'all gotta make sure y'all tap in, get y'all donations in early because I'm only gonna be here for an hour or two.
Josh, how many viewers do we have for most of this?
I need some food.
10?
I'm hungry as a bitch.
Like 10K. Shout out to Path D Psycho. He also said, talk about YouTube defending Aberrant Preach versus Fresh and Fifth. Maybe we'll talk about that soon. You guys probably already heard how other people on YouTube talk about it. We out. No Jumper Show. Let's go.
Gang.
NoJumper.com.
Hey, this Saturday,
Bow.
this Saturday, make sure y'all end up at the fucking pop-up, bitch. Let's go.